What's going on, guys? Welcome to Video Chicken Live. It is January 30th, 2026. We got a great show coming to you because I put the hammer down earlier this week, and I told Jimmy and Xander, I said, get ready for this week. Do what you got to do.
All right.
I have no idea what they got cooking, but let's go ahead and get started.
Club, yeah. Are you ready to rock? Video Chicken Live.
So that's a start. That's a start.
We're still working. It's still working.
Yeah, it's a work in progress, everybody.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You never know what to expect when I get here.
Yeah. Oh, you have no idea. Well, that's actually what I tried to tell them this morning, where I'm learning on how to run a business because God knows I suck at it. And you know why I suck at it? Because for the longest time, I thought everyone had like a business mind. No, they don't. And so finally, after almost 20 years of running a business, I'm finally learning people don't have a business mind. It's a very unique thing. It's actually, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. It's like a curse. But teaching people that I don't think people are used to having freedom. I offer a lot of freedom. Do I not, gentlemen?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
I do.
Whatever you say, sir.
But a good owner loves one thing from all their employees, and that is the ability to read my mind.
That's the place where we don't really want to go.
Yeah, that is. I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
I don't blame you there. So today, of course, it's Video Chicken Live. Kristen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And not late either, running in at the last minute. What's going on? All of a sudden, you've been a little early.
No, how about that? Maybe it's a New Year's resolution.
It's the 3 o'clock time
It is,
slot.
it is.
Yeah,
It's much
I know.
easier.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Who was our first person to comment? Let's
It
give
was
out.
Bruce.
It was Bruce.
It was Bruce. Bruce, you got a free T-shirt. You're the first one to comment. I don't remember the email. Video
Can we
Chicken
put the
Live.
cost of a T-shirt towards hemp?
Video Chicken Live. Oh, I'm not opposed to that.
Because, our regular listeners, I know they can use some hemp.
I'm not opposed to that.
That's a good one.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yes. Yeah. I've been very nice this week. Poor Nan. We're going to talk about that also.
Well, I hope you've been nice to her, too.
Who, Nan?
Yeah.
I am nice to her every day.
Good.
Right, honey?
She doesn't have the mic anymore.
Yeah, Nan doesn't have the mic
no.
anymore. It's over to Mackenzie Miller, who's right there. So how you doing today, Mackenzie?
Good. I can't tell when I'm on the camera because I can't see you guys, but it's super duper here.
Awesome. Yeah. So we changed some things up. So Mackenzie's not in the green room now. She actually has a camera on her with a mic. And actually, can we go back to Mackenzie real quick? I got to show you guys something. Nanner, what's this on your head? Nan.
She said, what?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Come show everyone. So somebody sent us a chicken hat.
I love that.
Yeah, turn. Yeah, it's actually a chicken hat, and that's a roll, not a turn. Okay, but anyways, yeah. So I love the chicken hat. All right,
I love that, too.
Yeah, so we have Mackenzie here to be the smart person, answer all the questions when we need, when we got the tough questions. So we're gonna continue to grow the show by making it smoother, and we're streaming. Hopefully everything's working right now. It is working. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. We already got 21 people here. I love that. Make sure you guys do us a huge favor. Say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. And of course, this show, my favorite part about this show is actually answering your guys' questions. So if you have questions, let me know. And also, I want to share with you guys something I discovered right before the show. I had no idea because I noticed I was like way down here, and I'm like, what in the world are you doing way up there? Then I was like, yeah. So we gotta. Isn't that great?
I could be taller, too.
Your chair doesn't do it. Only
Oh,
mine
it
does.
doesn't. I got the dud.
Yes, it does. You gotta
got
take
the
your.
short
You have to
person
take
chair.
the weight off of the chair.
Oh.
No, just try it now.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Now lift it up.
Oh.
Whoa, right. Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks, Fish and Matt. Appreciate it.
Get the hands up.
Hold
the reins.
What kind of show is this? I don't even like horses.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know
So
horses.
these are now get down. You can't be taller than me now. Get down off your high horse, all the way down. That's perfect. So I didn't know our chairs did that. So
I didn't either.
So far so good. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Xander. Basically, I told them on Monday, you guys got to spend some time this week. Get the show better. Keep improving it. I have so much faith in this show that we could do.
But I checked in with you like Wednesday or Thursday. And
Into the mic. We're going to work on this with you.
I checked in with you on like Wednesday, and you said you didn't know what the show was about.
I don't know what I still don't know what the show's about.
Oh, okay.
Because Jimmy is to start running the show. Jimmy is to start doing what I wanted in the past, and that is I don't want if there's something I want to talk about, I'll let them know, which is today. There's some things I told them, I said, this is what I want to talk about, but they're going to tell us what we're to talk about, right?
All right.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
More
Yes.
cowbell.
More cowbell all week. Is that annoying? Wouldn't you love to work at a place? It's not that bad, right, guys?
No.
Whew, it's getting hot in here now,
It
finally.
is getting
It's not that bad because most of the time you're elsewhere.
I know. So, well, I had to calm down. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. I took a hiatus from this building for what, 6 months now? I was going to have a heart attack. When I lost my mind, which I'm embarrassed to say, I had to apologize up and down. I lost my mind because we at Carolina Coops could not change a drill bit. Couldn't change. I didn't even have to see. Now you got me pumped up. All right, let's get going into the show. So what do we got going on?
You've been working from home or not working?
Don't. I've been working. I actually, you know what I found out about working from home?
What?
I get a lot done.
I've heard that.
Not you guys. Nope. You come in. All right.
That's all right. It's your show.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Well, it's not Matt's show anymore.
It's right.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
Jim.
going to take over. And I was going to ask Matt.
Jimmy's show.
I was going to ask, do you like this background? Or do you think we should change it?
Is that different?
Do we like this background? I do like this background, but this is my style, and I'm not a good designer. I'm very, very plain, but I think Jimmy's got something new for us.
You ready?
Oh, that's not. I can dig it.
I like that.
Here. Boom.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
I the chicken expert. Okay, for
I
everybody
know you
listening,
hate it. You hate it.
we have our names and titles there.
Yes, but I know you don't like chicken expert, but you are a chicken expert.
Well, okay, but I prefer chicken enthusiast.
I hate chicken enthusiasts. Let's not go
I
back.
don't want to mislead people.
Let's not
and
go
that
10
say
years.
That, like, I don't know everything about chickens.
An expert doesn't. A good
Okay.
expert will admit they don't know everything.
All right. Oh,
To me,
that's
a good expert, unless I got the definition of expert wrong, which shocker, an expert is a person that's an expert at finding things out also.
Jimmy, I really like this.
Oh, thank you.
This is really, I mean, really nice.
It's not bad, right? Well, I feel like I'm blending in now. It is getting a little hot.
I mean, it just feels cozier.
I agree. It looks cozy.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Do I got a stain on my new shirt already? Oh, damn it. I can't.
Was that breakfast?
Oh.
Man, again?
We're going to
There's
get
some abs in
demonetized.
there?
I mean, you
No.
took off shirts last week.
Well, because you know what? It's in North Carolina, and God forbid we have a warm day again. I moved to North Carolina to get away from this crap.
Oh.
But anyways, yes, Jimmy, outstanding background. Love it. That's what my outdoor kitchen is going to kind of look like this summer. I can't wait to get the lights up.
I can't wait till we start filming out there more.
Yeah.
Wait, what's that light over there? Is that a desk lamp?
What? Right? Wait,
You're
over there?
right. Yeah. Can you turn that desk lamp off? It's driving me. No.
I might make some adjustments, but
Very, very nice. So, guys, yeah, we're gonna take one more good go at VCL. We're gonna do the things that I know we should do. I need help, and take it to a level that I know it's possible. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, what do we got cooking today, Jimmy?
well, we just had that massive ice storm last week. We have another snowstorm coming up. I know myself and a lot of people in the office, I'm sure many of our listeners are ready for spring.
Oh, yeah.
I know I am.
Yeah.
Some of us already have our chick orders in.
You're kidding.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't.
But my
either.
sister-in-law does. I helped her with hers. That kind of helped get it out of my system.
So I would love to continue our conversation from last week about building or buying our coops.
Okay, yeah. So 2 weeks ago, we had a conversation about should I get backyard chickens, right? If I remember correctly. And if so,
How many?
what comes first? The coop size or how many chickens?
We decided on how many, right?
I think we decided on 6, which is a good number, right? That's the most common
Yeah.
number. And then week 2, I remember realizing we might have skipped another question you should ask yourself. But I think we got through it. I'm trying to remember now. God, it feels like so long ago, but here we are already. And we decided on did we decide on the size of a coop?
Yeah, the 6x12.
Okay, a 6x12 coupe with a 4x6 hen house.
Yeah, something like that.
And I think what we were gonna do
Room to grow.
is we were gonna decide. You know what? We're gonna buy a coupe from Carolina Coupes, right?
Well, yeah, and build it. Not build it, but assemble it ourselves.
Yeah.
So we get kind of the best of both worlds there.
So
at the
here,
best price.
I made an executive decision. That's way too easy, way too boring.
Oh, it's not exactly all that easy.
True. Trust me. How hard can coupes be? That should be one of your T-shirts. So inside joke. Kristen said that to me one morning years ago, and I'm like, God, I just have no clue. I wanted to talk about if you are those people that are like, I'm going to build my own coupe. I don't believe Matt. I think I could do it cheaper. Or you want to build it from scratch because God knows that's what I love to do. I mean, when I first started building these coupes, yes, a lot of material came out of dumpsters. Do you know where else a lot of my material came from? Trees. And if you want to learn woodworking, there's no better way to learn woodworking than building from a tree. So literally, I would have these sawyers poured down and would have a heart attack every time this happened. I kid you not. And I got pictures. I started sending them to Xander. I want people to start seeing these pictures. I'm not sure if they're going up in our stories or not. When I would hear those chainsaws going off, I would go right to those sawyers. And most of the time, they're like, yeah, where do you want these logs? Because it's so much easier for them to just dump them. Here I am in the city of Durham, and I'm like, just dump them in my driveway. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. You'll see. We've had logs so big that shook the houses when they dropped these logs. And one I thought was going to kill me. There was a day I was prepared to die. But I said, if I'm going to die this way. But I didn't. My welds actually held up, thank God. I know Nan was pissed. She's like, what in the world are you thinking? I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. But I got it done. And I did it because my second ex-brother-in-law, you know what he said? You can't do that. Oh, God. I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. But I did it and took pictures and videos to prove him. So I got those pictures. Anyways, I forgot to point to all that. I've been doing that a lot.
Oh, build your own.
Oh, so build your own coupe. So I have some experience about building your own coupes. And I'll be honest with you. A dream of mine, and maybe you guys can help me. I would love to have this done by the end of this year. Is I want a video that will eventually turn into a book, even though I hate to read, but for some reason I'm obsessed with writing my own book because I guess that gives you credibility because you're really cool if you have your own book. The Art of Chicken Coop Building. And it's going to be all about how to build your own coop, whether you're dumpster diving or you're going into the store, buying materials. I was there. I was there with no money. I was there in a dumpster. I was there sawing our own lumber when we shouldn't be. I've done all those things. I've done them out of pallets. I've done them all. I've done them. I had to reuse screws. I used to have to pull screws out of old cabinets that were thrown out and use those screws to screw the coops together because we just didn't have the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my God, does that make you an all-star when it comes to starting your own business, learning what you need to learn. And in today's conversation, what I wanted to do is just kind of go into the easy route that I've realized. It's easy to go into a lumber yard and just pull the material you want and whatnot. So I think we should talk a little bit about that for the people that are thinking about building their own coop from scratch. How's that sound?
That sounds good. And I want to throw in one more alternative, and that's using your components and putting them on a shed.
We could, yeah. I love our DIY.
Yeah,
our
so
DIY
that
accessories.
could be like one of these entry level ideas, like the Eco Coupe. If you want like an entry level starter coupe, you could do a shed conversion. You're not usually going to get like a deep litter, and you're not going to get some of the features. I mean, you could with the litter board, but it's just
litter board. Litter board.
Litter board.
Those are two words we don't use around here together. I can't stand litter boards.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not ideal. But
Okay.
if you're just getting into chickens, you don't have a lot of money. If could be one step, I think eventually you're gonna get a Carolina coop. You're gonna fall in love with the hobby and then upgrade your coop. But I just wanted to say your components and a shed conversion is an option.
Is probably your best bet. If you're looking to have something you're going to build yourself, but still...
Or if you already have a shed.
Right. So I keep thinking about, technically, the second coop I ever built was a shed, but all that was left was the roof. That thing was so heavy. I'm trying to remember how the hell I got it up on the walls I built. And I found all this OSB from a dumpster, and it looked great. The lady loved it, and that's when I was like, wow, I might be onto something. I don't know if you guys have ever seen coop number 2. Have any of you guys seen coop number 2? I want to
don't
say
know
one
which
night
one
I
would
started
be.
blowing your guys' phone up and go, look at this picture.
Yeah.
And
I saw one of them on social media this week.
Oh, that's right. We might be talking about that today, hopefully.
So I don't know
Yep.
which one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't either. I think I remember number 3 and maybe number 4 after that. Maybe number 5. I think Non remembers the paint color in number 5. Something satchel. I don't remember. Okay, so we're going to build our own coop. Where do we start?
Plans.
Go online and you can search up Carolina Coops plans for free
And
because
even
people
if you,
stole from us.
you're gonna probably sketch out your own plans.
No, you're right. You know that's a great point. That is exactly where you should start. I never did because I didn't have plans.
You've got this brain that can visualize
Yeah,
everything, and I don't have that. I envy that.
that is impossible.
And I
don't believe you.
That might be kind of like a man brain kind of thing.
Oh, are you being sexist now?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
because-
that's right. You're allowed. Are we allowed to now? Anyways.
We are allowed to because we're women, but you can't because you're men.
Okay. I'll keep that in
No,
mind.
I love the fact that men and women typically are better at certain things.
That's
than
how it's
others.
supposed
Yeah.
to be. Is it not?
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Anyways, don't get me in
I
trouble.
love that
now.
when there's a man around to help me with a hose bib.
Oh, you have the hardest time with hoses and ratchet straps. We could do a TikTok just on how to use a damn rat. How hard is a
I
ratchet
don't know
strap?
how many times I've been taught how to do a ratchet strap.
And you just can't. Okay, so anyways, a plan. Okay, let's start the plan. What size coop? Okay, so we've already said we're going to have. Are we free ranging or no?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna free range. So a 6x12.
But we should also assume that there's going to be times when the coop is going to, where we won't be able to free range, like ice storm. So let's build the coop large enough for the flock.
Okay, so a 6x12 run.
Yes.
Because that's 72 square feet.
Uh-huh.
We want a minimum, and folks, go as big as you can with the run. If you
7
cannot,
chickens and a bantam.
Go as big as you can with the run if you cannot free range. I cannot emphasize that enough. But let's say 6x12. So that's 72 square feet at the 10 square feet per hen rule.
7 chickens and a bantam.
Okay, sorry. Now I'm catching up with you. I'm a little slow. You have to bear with me. So 7.2 chickens, and we are going to need a hen house.
Or we could do 6 chickens and 3 bantams.
Oh my God. Yeah, you could. Okay, you can skin it however you want. But we also need a hen house. So now you're asking yourself, okay, well, why? If I got to design this thing, 'cause a lot of people, here's a mistake I see a lot of people make. They overbuild the hen house area way too big, and the run is really, really small.
Oh,
and they
that
don't,
would be unfortunate.
that you want the opposite, folks. You want the opposite. You want the hen house to be smaller than the run.
Because they spend all day on the ground.
Yes. The only thing they're going to do inside the hen house is sleep on the roost bars and lay their eggs. Just that simple. And I keep picturing, too, some of these coops that I've seen where the hen house is way too big. Another big mistake people make when they're designing their coops? They underestimate the importance of putting in the money, the time, and the effort into having a solid roof over your run.
Yeah.
Okay? I can't say it enough. It's so important to have a solid roof over your run. They pitch the hen house roof where half of it, it's a gabled roof.
Yeah.
They pitch it into the run, and it just dumps right into the run.
Yeah, that would be bad too.
I can understand how many people don't think of these things, but I can tell you that's really bad. Why is that bad?
Because you don't want a wet run.
Yeah. You want a dry problem, not a wet problem. It's just that simple. All right, so designing. Okay, so it's easy to sketch up. A 4x6 hen house is what I would recommend, a 6x12 run. How tall? Do we want to make it short? Do we want to make it tall?
Ideally, you want it tall enough to walk in
Yeah, why?
because no one likes to stoop over. them.
Yes. I remember, again, years ago, a lot of my coops were short because I thought that's what you should do, right?
Well, the
And-
chickens aren't very tall.
Right, and that makes sense. I mean, I remember my first pallet coop.
Conserve on materials.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you're designing a coop and you're going to build it yourselves, make that run so you can walk in. That is going to be one
That
of the
is ideal.
Yes, I can't tell you how many times we replace chicken coops that someone has built or they bought from someone else. And when they walk into one of our runs, they're like, oh my God.
Because you do have to go in there, or you do want to go in there.
Speaking of being able to walk into one of the runs, okay, I do need to drop a little hint. Xander, do you have our video queued up by chance? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. Let me.
Oh, are you reading his mind already?
Well, I want to share something with
Hold
you
on.
guys. I want to pause for a second talking about can you walk into one of the runs. I'm going to give you guys a teaser. and I'm sorry, it's just what I do. I've been working on a coop for almost a year, and it was, what's today, Friday?
Here.
Yeah. You arguing with me?
No, no.
I mean, you
That's
wanna
just
say
for
it-
emphasis.
Okay, God, this spot is driving me nuts. I got Jimmy. I need a new shirt. So I got the call Wednesday.
So does that mean you're gonna take your shirt off again?
No. So here's what I got to tell you guys. Of course, we got the big coop coming up with the Henovator. I'm not talking about that one. That one's going to be unbelievable. We start that on site in a couple more weeks, and that's going to blow your guys' mind. Anyways, there's this other coop we've been working on for about a year. This is huge. Not the coop. The coop's going to be big, but... Oh, you want me to... Is it bothering you?
Yeah.
I think Nan's saying I should change my shirt.
I love that
Or
shirt.
should I just
Good choice, Non.
Yes, thank you. Should I just put it over my other shirt? See, this is a great shirt, right?
It is.
How come you don't have one? You're a Seinfeld fan.
Well, I'll take one.
Yeah, I bet you would. All right, so listen, we got another coop coming up that I'm going to tease you guys just like we did with the Mike Tyson pigeon coops. Kind of same along the same lines. Once I get the green light and I can share with you guys who it's for, I'm sure I can say that part, like who it's for. This is awesome. This is a huge dream of mine. And when I had the meeting with them, a second meeting Thursday morning, yesterday morning, one of the question was, is a person, I think I can say this, I'm just going to say over 6 foot tall, okay, going to be able to walk in one of your chicken coops. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I told her,
Now,
yeah.
Fish and Matt Ryan said something about getting the chickens first. Always buy the chickens first, right, Matt?
No, Fish and Matt Ryan, bad.
Have you done that before?
Bad advice. Oh my God, all the time. Nan gets so mad at me. Well, because it's easy. It's so easy to buy the chickens first.
And they're so cute in the house for a little while.
Yeah, for a couple days. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. Unless you're ready, unless you got your divorce papers ready, unless you got an extra bathroom in a guest house in the back corner of your property where you're going to put them in the bathtub, or you got a giant basement, giant garage, whatever. No, those baby chicks are going to grow so fast. You're going to be angry. And the good news is, though, the reason why we've had to save a lot of marriages, or we have our what we call our bathtub calls, is up until probably about last year and this year, man, we are crushing it. Finally figuring out mass production. These coops, what's our lead time now to order an American coop?
A week.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It is not. It's shorter than a week.
A week plus to delivery, depending on where you are in the country.
Okay, that's fair. So we're taking into account delivery time, not how long until it's out the door.
Also, that is subject to change given recent weather events across basically the entire country.
Yeah, this weather.
That's still very reasonable.
This weather is insane. All right, so a week out, which is nothing this time of year, but my goal has always been the coop's going to ship the same day. So we are crushing it, getting these coops out the door as quick as possible. But back in the old days, we would tell the customer, yeah, we'll have it to you in 90 days, and then life happens. Who knows what happens? Next thing you know, it's 180.
We had a lead time of 36 weeks at one point. Just in case anybody wanted a reminder of that period of time.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. And of course, we missed our mark many times, and we had a lot of upset customers. So we're always scrambling to get it to them before they're like, my husband's gonna divorce me if I don't get these chickens out of the bathtub. What's wrong now?
You got a piece of straw on you now.
Does it drive you nuts? Okay, that does look better. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so make the run tall enough for you to walk in, not the hen house. Okay, unless you're trying to design a craftsman coop, which I do hear that a lot. I was just at a new lumber yard that specializes in cedar, and the guy literally looks at me and goes, man, I know you. I'm like, you do? And he goes, well, I don't know you, but I know you. I watched all your videos, and I copied your craftsman coop. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay. Anyways, so we're going to design it so we can walk into it. What does that mean? How tall? Like, do we say at the peak?
7 feet?
Do we 7 feet? 7 feet where?
At the peak?
At the peak. Okay, that's definitely tall enough. Now, here's the other thing. When we're designing a coop, not everyone's a structural engineer. Not everyone's a framer. So it can be...
And that can be to your advantage because it's not... I mean, the best way to do it
into the mic.
The best way to do it is not...
See what I do? See how I come over here? Not right here. See the difference? Then I'm here. Then I'm here. Go
Can
ahead.
I talk?
Now you can.
Okay. It'd be better if you weren't a framer because the way that you frame it is not like a typical house.
Boy, is that a good point.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. Actually, I can't stand hiring framers. You can't break their habits because we don't frame. We are furniture makers at the end of the day. And one of the things I can't emphasize enough, when you're making your run, you're designing how I'm going to build the run, you can't just get away with using collar ties. Well, you can if you don't mind your chickens not roosting in your hen house and roosting up on the collar ties in the run, right?
Right.
I want to show you guys something. I want to give you an example of this big coop coming up when we're talking about what to do inside your hen house. And actually, did you notice the shop's open today?
Oh, yeah. It was hard to find a parking place.
Parking spot today.
And there was ice all over the parking lot.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. We're going to talk about how that ice turned into a silver lining now that we think about it.
Yeah.
Let me know, guys, when you're ready to bring that up.
We're always ready.
Just so you know, Matt, whenever we pull up a video right now, the audio that you guys have is not showing up. So if you're talking, they cannot hear you while we're watching a video.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So we just figured that out. That was the test. So
Oh.
Oops.
We can mime it.
Do the test, Beavis. Do the test. You ever seen that one?
No.
That stinks. So
Yeah.
we need to do what I said we need to do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But thank you, Jimmy. You gave it hell. You gave it a try. We failed. But the biggest failure is what?
Learning.
Not trying at all.
Not trying at all.
Not trying at all.
Period.
you only fail when you stop trying.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you're not failing, you're not trying. That's what it's not so hard to work here. Why are people so mad when I say that to them? Because they're scared of failing. Ooh-wee. All right. Anyways, can I have someone bring me in a gusset from the big coop? I got to make sure I don't slip. 'Cause
Why are you working today? No, not you, but the
Oh,
shop.
because we had Monday off. Remember the ice
okay,
storm
yeah,
that came
yeah,
through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that everyone said we're going to lose power for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought we were going to, so we prepared for no power. Screwed me. Even this morning, I'm still dealing with the chain of events from thinking we're going to lose power. Oh, anyways, this whole yeah, I'd have you on the phone because of our pool issue. Anyways, so
Did you get that figured out?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Good.
So can I have someone bring me in a gusset? I want to show you the gusset of all gussets.
We're working on that.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Thank you. Because what we do, and I guess here's going to be a building tip, but it's going to take some time if you want to do it right. When you're building your roof, you can do two things. You can do a ridge beam. That's fine, but that's a whole nother story. Or I like what we do with the trusses. But we use what we call a gusset because we can't have a collar tie. Well, we can, but if we use a collar tie, the chickens are going to jump up on it and you're going to be
Yeah.
madder than hell, right?
Yeah. The chickens will roost on the collar tie.
Yeah, they absolutely will. And if the collar
Or
tie
if it's an open truss.
well, right. So, I mean, we have a truss system, but there's nowhere for the chickens to land. So that is so critical if you're designing one of your own coops. I need a mental break for a second. All right, so we'll get back to the run. But what's the other part about designing?
Smoke coming out of your head.
There's so many. Well, you know why there's so much smoke? Because I literally realize I have to do a brain break, like literally break all the stuff that I want to say. But then people are like, "Oh my God, that's so dumb. That's so boring. Whatever." And one of my newest mentors, who did sign his part of the contract, am I allowed to talk about that yet, Non? Am I still muskratted? I got the signature from someone.
She says,
Well, that sounds like a yes to me.
It doesn't sound like a no.
I mean, I think we're good. I mean,
Kenzie and I are
I
on the
mentioned
same
that we're
page
going to
there.
be teaming up with Damon John, but it's not like what you guys think. He's not investing or anything like that.
Oh, he's a Shark
Yep.
Tank.
Well, he's a Shark Tank guy,
Yeah.
but it has nothing to do with Shark Tank. It's just Damon John is like, it's a dream of mine to do what he's doing. And every entrepreneur loves to do this. Become so successful because you love business that you want to help other businesses. And that's what he's going to do with us. And took a little while to come up with an agreement. But anyways, I'll never forget my first meeting with Damon John where he said, Matt, you suck at your marketing. And I'm like, he goes,
I don't think you suck.
no,
I mean,
I understand
To
why.
my untrained eye, I think you do a great job.
I understand why he says what he says because I say the same thing, and
Is this something where he has to break you down to build you back up?
No. But he's like, you can't answer
make
a
you do
single
push-ups?
question about your chicken coop without it being 5 minutes long. And I'm like, you're right. So I'm trying to. It takes mental energy not to get into all the details. But anyways, so we're gonna bring a gusset in, and what's the other part when it comes to designing the chicken coop that we need to think about it before we start designing? Like we need to know the rules that I say that don't exist, but we created the rules.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we designed the run. Well, do we do a gabled roof? Do we do a shed roof?
A shed roof is easier.
It is easier. Like this.
Easier.
Like this. Why does that bother you?
Incoming.
Okay. Oh, here it comes. Because here's what I can tell you. We used to do shed roofs because they're quicker, they're easier, they're less expensive. But here's the man that actually made them. All right, bring that in. All right, here's this gusset is so here. Bring it in, brother. Here, come on in over here. This is so darn big.
Should I get up so we can sit down?
Here, flip it the other way, because I don't want to show that part yet. No.
So the pocket holes are not showing?
This is the part of the mind reading that I'm like, just da. Man, that looks good. All right, ready? Rotate 90 degrees clockwise. I know there's a lot of lights in here. The gusset's so big we can't even bring it into the studio. Here we go. Slide it in. Guys, check this out. Here is a
You want Mike to sit down?
No,
hi?
it's okay. No. Thank you,
Hi,
Mike. Yep, thank you. All right. So here is a gusset, and yes, our lighting is gonna. Can you move your stuff, please?
My snacks?
Yes, I asked you earlier to move that stuff. Here is just a gusset. Okay, this is not part of the. This is not the whole roof framing for a chicken coop. This is just the gusset that the rafters are gonna attach to. Is this not the most beautiful thing in the world? Yes, Matt.
Yes.
This is. Oh my God, this is
Beautiful.
amazing. Holy
yes, Matt,
cow!
it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Sheesh.
Man, that could make a nice charcuterie board.
What the hell's
Did
a charcuterie board?
Did I say that right?
That's
Yeah,
where you put your
charcuterie.
meats and cheeses on, and it's
Yeah,
delicious.
you make little like meat roses and.
I don't know.
Isn't that what you're gonna have at your Super Bowl party?
Here is a giant version of what I'm talking about. Now, in our regular coops are a lot smaller. I almost should have had them bring in a regular
That is
size
really
gusset.
nice.
But yeah, here is all Douglas fir. And the other thing that
Glued
they
and
did.
screwed and sanded and smooth.
Exactly. We not only glue all this together,
sharp
and
angle.
always remember when you're building, if you glue two
Crisp.
pieces of wood together, long grain to long grain, that joint is stronger than the wood itself. Okay, as long as you do it correctly. And then most people be like, where am I going to go get a solid piece of wood? You make the solid piece of wood by joining many smaller pieces of wood together.
So you're telling me that's not just one big piece of wood?
It's not one big solid piece of wood. It's several pieces of wood together to make one solid piece of wood.
Why?
Because it's glued together. And in my opinion, if you have two pieces that come together, and if something was to break, but that joint doesn't break, it became one. Almost like a chemical bond, but it's not. God, I can only hear the engineers now. But here's the other thing. I'm going to show you guys. Make sure Mike did it. He did. God, he's such a genius. I want to show you guys also. We talked about this with Xander. I don't know if that video came out about the ramps. You also want to alternate your end grain. And it's kind of hard to see because we got a long angle cut, but when this was one big giant square, you alternate your end grain because always remember the cupping always wants to flatten out. So when you have one big piece of wood, if we glued all these smaller pieces of wood together and the end grain was all in the same direction, the whole thing would cup together. But by having it alternate and they fight each other, it stays stable. That's how you can tell. If you're table shopping, this is where Non's been going nuts. He's trying to get me to buy someone else's table that they built. I'm like, wrong. If you look at this table, this is a solid wood table. And if you look at the end, it's true end grain. and they alternated them. That's how you know they did it right. So here's a gusset. Now, back to the reason why this is important. Have I still got you guys?
Yes.
Yep.
If you're not going to want to hit your head on anything, right, when you bring it in. So you have to keep in mind how high up these should be. Now, we have, in most cases, let me know when you're not distracted anymore. This is what teachers have to deal with kids in school. Did you hear the loud huff? Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Is there a family emergency?
Yeah, kind of. I
That's-
have my
I-
son out
I
at the
could tell.
watering system because it froze up this morning.
Why?
I think because the ducks will go through so much water. The water went below, like it went too low. So he's gonna love that. But
You need a duck tub. All right, we're gonna take a
Yeah.
quick break. Pine
Sorry.
Mountain Ventures. Do you
So it was
vacuum
kinda work
clamp it
related.
together? Ooh, finally a question from me. We do not vacuum clamp these together. We use pipe clamps. I don't think a vacuum clamp. I'm sure there's ones out there that are strong enough. Vacuum clamps are best for veneering. Vacuum clamps are nice where you got a large area and you want even compression over the whole entire thing. So you guys know what a vacuum clamp is?
I don't.
No, I was just
Nope.
going to ask that. Can you explain for us not woodworkers what
Well,
a vacuum clamp is?
And maybe there's a vacuum clamp that actually acts like a pipe clamp that works through vacuums. I'm sure there's all kinds of things out there. I've seen the hydraulic ones, but most times in woodworking, you're going to use a vacuum where you put your let's say what's an example? Okay, let's just say we got a big piece of wood and it's ugly, and we have a nice thin expensive sheet of veneer, but a very expensive wood, and we want to make it look like it's a big piece of expensive wood, but it's really only uses thin little veneer. You take your roller and you roll that glue all over it, all right, and then you got to lay down the veneer, and you need a nice even good pressure or it's going to get all funky, right? So you put these projects in a vacuum bag, and then you turn the vacuum on and it just compresses it all nice and even. It's beautiful. It's very fascinating. If that's what they're talking about. But
So
our
that sounds like it's more for veneer.
yes, we use pipe clamps. You can't, dude. Pipe clamps are so freaking strong. It's unbelievable. So, okay. Here's my advice. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to design this coop, or you're designing your run. I want my side walls to be 6 foot tall. You know why? Because I know when we're designing it, the roof system is going to go up. So it's only going to have more headroom technically as you are more in the middle, right? And most people, if you're 6 foot tall, you're not walking right alongside the wall where you might hit the bottom of a truss, but you have tons of room. But your gussets will come down. And I'm not going to bore you guys with all the structural engineering part. Holy crap. We have... I won't bore you. You would not believe how many screws you have to use to pass code. So that's a whole nother story.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why you mentioned Douglas fir? What is that, and why is that important?
Well, Douglas fir is a species of wood that grows primarily out in the Pacific Northwest that I was once told we'll never have coops in. And the trees grow very, very big. And also because of the species of the wood, it's very, very strong. And I don't know why with Douglas fir, it stays very stable, which is what I love, because one of the hard parts about woodworking is when wood moves all over the place, and that's what makes a good woodworker is figuring out how it's going to move and make it do what you want, versus you take, here in the Southeast, we have a bunch of southern yellow pine. Technically, southern yellow pine has a higher Janka scale, which is the hardness scale of the wood, but southern yellow moves all over the place. Why? I don't know. I'm sure a tree person can actually tell you the genetics of why the fibers do what they do. But I love Douglas fir because of how stable and strong it is. And the reason why we love Douglas fir, which is actually going to get into part of this coop design, which we talked a little bit about last week. And I don't know if you want to bring in a couple of those pieces of wood to show as an example that we're going to do our brake test, or do you already have them? If you're going to build a coop and you're going to build it like we do, because I see everyone, especially the people that are pretending to be coop builders, they're all using pocket hole joinery now, which is fine. It's a great, quick, strong joint.
Well,
But-
and the reason that's important is everything's on the same plane
Well,
when you go to attach your wire.
geez, this is going to be a lot
Right?
harder. Man, you could have a whole segment just keeping everything on the same plane.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
that's one
boy.
of the challenges with chicken coop.
Yeah, when you're building a chicken coop, you got to ask yourself, what are you going to use for joining? Because a lot of people, excellent point, they're going to be like, well, I'm just going to get some screws and I'll just face screw it. I'm going to go get some nails. I'll shoot it together. Well, what happens is things are not on the same plane. So you think you're doing good up until you go to screen it.
Yeah.
Then you're like, Oh crap! This is what Matt meant. Pocket hole joinery helps keep everything on the same plane without having to go into doing like the mortise and tenon, which we've done a lot of, which is a very strong joint but very time consuming. But anyways, because of the hardness of Doug fir, the screw holds really, really well into Doug fir. When you got a lot of lumber yards out there selling a very soft, cheaper piece of wood, I see the people that are copying us pretending to be as good as us. Take a close look at the wood they're using. It's not Doug fir. I'm not saying there aren't people out there using Doug fir, but most of them are not. I can see it. You zoom in on the grade stamp. A lot of them are using SPF, which stands for spruce pine fir. The stuff is awful.
Yeah.
One, you're definitely going to get a splinter. I remember one of our employees got it right through his webbing. Do we have that picture?
Is it also called whitewood?
So
Or is
there's white wood too. No, SPF is SPF. White wood
Okay.
is white wood. White wood is just as bad,
Okay.
if not worse than probably SPF. The wood is just so soft. All right, but it's cheap. And can you get away with it? Probably. It's not going to have the natural rot resistance like Doug fir does. But when you go to pocket screw those boards together, you're going to strip those screws out. And if you strip those screws out and you think you're just going to rely on end grain glue, it's a long grain glue.
Okay.
We could bring in one of those boards. We're going to do a break test soon showing, you know what? Do we have some of those scraps? Maybe let's do that on next week's show. We should do the break test live. Would you guys like that out there? Break test live.
That'll be fun.
That
that'd
would
be
be
a good
fun.
idea.
Where I want to show you that wood, you got to know your ingredients. So my suggestion is if you're going into your hardware store, your lumber yard, and you're going to start picking out the lumber for your coop, if at all possible, steer clear of SPF, steer clear of whitewood. Go get the Doug fir. If you're not sure if it's Doug fir, it'll say it on the grade stamp. That's why I kind of wanted to show you guys. And or Southern Yellow. Southern Yellow is a very strong hard wood, but I promise you, the stuff just doesn't behave. It's all over the place. And if that doesn't bother you, then go for it.
If you're looking for a high quality coupe and you don't want to cheap out on anything, on one thing, would it be the wood?
It would 100% be the wood. The wood is the bones.
Okay.
That's a great question. The bones are everything.
Because I'm sure people are thinking, okay, if I'm going to build, where can I allocate my budget to if I'm building a coupe? And I don't have a coupe, so if I were, that would be something that I think about is where am I going to put the money, and what do I not want to cheap out on to make sure that this lasts for as long as possible?
I think the wire and the fasteners would be up there as well.
Man, this is deep. We almost need the drama music. Where to allocate your money to? Dang, I'll be honest with you. I never thought about that question, but that is a good question. If you're working with a budget, the lumber, without a doubt. The bones are everything. Here's why the bones are so important. One, it's what's going to keep your coop up. Number two, when you go to fasten, let's say your hardware cloth on, if that is a really soft wood, the fasteners are not going to bite. Even using the stainless steel staples or whatever, making sure you go in an angle. Like there's a whole nother world just in how to fasten hardware cloth, right? I would say do not cheap out on the lumber. And you're right. Don't cheap out on the fasteners. Oh my God. The biggest mistake I also see people make when it comes to buying fasteners, especially when they build their whole entire coop out of pressure treated lumber, which you do not need to do. They don't buy the hot dip galvanized hardware because it's too expensive, but they don't realize the reason why it's hot dipped galvanized as an extra coating of zinc is so it doesn't corrode and react with the metals that's in the pressure treated lumber. They just get the regular zinc coated. It might work for a couple years, but it's going to be a nightmare. Tall Texan, how you doing? Wood, fasteners, and wire can be replaced easier. They can? I'm not sure.
I think he's saying put your budget into wood, period.
Oh, yeah,
Fasteners
period,
and
yeah.
wire can be replaced easier.
Oh, okay. Excellent point. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, replacing the wood is a nightmare. And as far as, that's a good point. See, in my mind, I don't want anyone to have to replace anything, so I don't think about that. But that is a good point. Whew, this is deep. So the wood and then the hardware cloth.
Yeah.
I would not. I've seen cheap hardware cloth. Get the PVC coated, not just because it looks cool and it's black and absorbs the light and it's see-through. I don't buy these videos where they're out there painting it and all of a sudden it disappears. Come on. And that's not really going to last. But
No.
the expensive hardware cloth like what we have is special made just for us, where it is coated with zinc after the welding, which is very important. A little bit more expensive, but it's well worth it. Can we take a quick break? I just mentioned the video. Do we have that video queued up? That I want to kind of switch gears for a second because there's another video that drove me nuts. Okay, go back. So it's the split screen. We lose the sound.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mackenzie Miller. Right on.
All
point
right. So we might have to do this
All
all
right.
the way.
So I want to share this video with you guys because here's a very serious thing, a serious health mistake this guy's making. I just gave a clue away in this video. Can we play the video?
Yeah, I was going to pull it up. I just got to remember which.
All right, pull it up. Just use it as an overlay.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop it in.
There you go.
It's going to be, hold on. It'll be,
Empty cans and I'll be damned, your shit was never packed. Did your boobs stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out?
Go on.
Was it on backwards or something?
You're close. I got to show you guys something. This drives me nuts because I'm an asthmatic. And I know what it's like to have my lungs Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Do you need to step
Well,
out?
we're only above freezing for like 2 hours today.
Uh-huh.
So my son has to get out there and fix that watering system.
Okay. Do you need to
right
excuse
now.
yourself for a
But
second?
he might call
And have it fixed?
and ask for advice.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Do you guys know the mistake? Do you guys see it? It is a nasty mess. No sound again. Thank you very much, guys. This is what frustrates me because behind the scenes of making content for social media and working with influencers and blah, 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 they're so smart. They know so much. And I don't take it lightly when I make a video. I want to make sure whatever the message is, whatever I'm doing or showing is spot on, as perfect as possible, because you rely on us. You trust us, right? If someone is cleaning out their chicken coop, and I'm not saying it's wrong to wear a respirator, okay? It is definitely wrong if you're going to wear a respirator like this, okay? Do you know where I'm going with this yet? Oh my gosh. I almost want to message this person. I did not read the comments. I'm sure other people did. Here's a good respirator. Okay, here's the respirator mask. It's a great respirator. All right. Made by 3M. They're not paying us. But if I put this on right now, okay, right? I'm going to put it on. And notice, actually, I think he didn't even have it strapped. Okay. So I got it on. Yep, well, this brings back memories. I got a small. Okay. Am I ready? Am I protected right now?
Oh, you don't have the pads.
I don't have the cartridges.
Did he not have these?
He didn't have the cartridges in. This is. Listen to that. That is directly like I could smoke a cigarette right now. Out
Sounds
of
like
this.
you
This
have
is like, yeah,
a
Jimmy, give me
booger
the
whistle.
bong hit, Jimmy.
Sounds like Bane.
Oh my God! I mean, are you serious?
Well, the sound is a
You're
little
gonna go
muffled.
out and put a video out there showing, look at me, I'm gonna wear a respirator. I am breathing everything.
So it was all show.
It's all show. 90% of these people are all show. Folks, please, if you're going to wear a respirator because you saw someone else use it, you feel you need to, but this is not going to protect you. All that is a little piece of plastic. I probably can't show you. It's a one-way valve. It's literally a little tiny piece of plastic. If you do not have the cartridges in, you're breathing in whatever, you're not wearing a mask. Exactly. There's no filters, or what we call cartridges, that acts as the filtering process. And this is one of my favorites. This is what we wore as exterminators when we were fogging, okay? And why do I say fogging? Because I know once I use the word fogging, I know what droplet size I'm referring to. When we are trying to protect our lungs from what we're breathing in, it is critical that you choose the right device that's going to filter out what particle size you're trying to not breathe in. Now, I don't know, and maybe we can look this up. Maybe you guys can tell us. If we're in a chicken coop, and one of the things that come to mind is just regular dust for me, which is going to be in a chicken coop, will kill my lungs. Not other people, but dust in general is not good for you, all right? But if you have a nice hen house with lots of ventilation, you open up the windows, you're probably going to be good, right? Like you can clean out one of our chicken coops, one of our hen houses, without even having to go into the hen house.
Yeah.
Man,
The
think
long
about that.
rake, pulling, sweeping motion.
Yeah, I should have wore the pulling sweeping motion today. Anyways, what else are we worried about? We're worried about, I remember histoplasmosis. You remember that one?
Yes.
Where it's actually a fungus that can end up growing in the inside of your lungs. And I know one person I worked with that said he got it. I'll never forget. He said, I would never wish it upon my worst enemy. I can't imagine what that's like. So I know that when you use a respirator, I need to know, what am I trying to keep out? Here is a 6001, all right? And you can read everything in here. It's going to tell you what it's rated for, what the particle size is. I believe in what we call the pre-filters, okay? Take your other cartridge, which is right here. I just opened up the bag, brand new. Snap it on, very self-explanatory, okay? And put it on, okay? You just snap it on just like that. Now, if I put this on.
Wait, can you still breathe though?
Yes, I can breathe. I was pretending that you couldn't hear me anymore. I can absolutely breathe.
Huh.
Because I'm breathing through the cartridges, okay? And now when I breathe in, it's filtering out the particle sizes and bigger down to whatever size I want to not breathe in, okay? It's going to filter it out. Now I'm actually protected, at least with the mask. Not 100%. There's still a major rule I'm breaking right now that a lot of people don't think about. Do you guys know? Does anybody know the rule I'm breaking right now?
Nope.
No? Oh, I remember this. Yeah. If I was to wear this mask right now, am I breaking a rule? Someone knows. I'm not going to bore you guys. I am. I am not completely sealed because of my facial hair.
Oh.
So according to OSHA, you actually have to be clean shaven. And then you got a nice seal. Oh, yeah. We had hours and meetings that I had to make sure my goatee was a certain size and it fit inside the mask. And then there is a right way to know. If you seal this, see how it sucks to my face? That's how you can tell. And it blows out. So you got a good seal. The point is, that video drove me
That was a great
nuts.
mini lesson.
Thank you. And I hope I didn't get into it too much, but that, I don't like seeing anything not be able to breathe because I know what it's like to not breathe.
Yeah.
And I don't want people to think just putting a mask on with no cartridges is going to do anything for you. It's not. And also, too, there is a lot of charcoal inside here. That's an excellent filter process. Do you know a special filtering medium, if you will? If I put these cartridges just like that and walk away, does that mean these are still filtering or no?
No, because air's not going through it.
That's what most people would say, and that's a tough question.
It was a guess.
No, there is still air moving, and it is still filtering. That means the lifespan of these cartridges are not going to be as long as you want them to be. So what do? That's why they come with a nice plastic bag. So whenever you're not using your mask, you want to seal this up to keep the life expectancy of your cartridges. Rule of thumb is, if you can smell what you don't want to breathe in, it's not working. It's really that simple. And everything has different particle size. So think about like gases. This will do nothing for a gas. That's why you have self-contained breathing apparatuses, right, Jimmy, Mr. Fireman?
Yep.
I bet you this brings back a lot of
Oh
memories.
yeah.
Jimmy, are you a fireman?
I used to be.
He was a fireman in Iraq.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Hey, Jimmy's a bad. Oh wait, you didn't know Jimmy was a badass? Okay,
No,
awkward
I
silence. Just come on.
Actually, that is
Speaking
really.
of
I was speechless.
Speaking of things not working, do we want to talk about the fun surprise that we had?
Which one?
The one that was in New York?
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to share with you guys. But people need to be able to hear me. Are we able to drop it in? Can I?
Yeah, we're just gonna drop it in again.
Should
We're
I?
gonna-
Should I explain what happened first? Do we have the? Oh, you have it right here.
I got it ready.
Drop it in. Run it, brother. Run it. Some type of collaboration where, I have a soft spot for schools. I believe in students getting outdoors, learning things that we used to be taught, but we're not taught anymore, but thank God we're getting back to it. And I didn't do it because I was trying to figure out a nice win-win, which I hate doing. I hate giving, expecting something in return. I think it's so wrong. And so many times.
You can get over that.
I tried to, but you're not going to, nobody knows yet. I'm about to tell you guys what happened. There's more to this story you guys don't know about. I called up our contact. I said, we're going to send you a coop. She's like, are you serious? I said, we're going to send it to you. And my crew, these guys here, got their coop done in less than 24 hours, ready to be shipped out the door, right? And of course, they're like, Matt, thank you so much. We're gonna tell the world about this. We can't thank you guys enough for doing this. I'm like, all right, fine. We'll toot our own horn for giving. And I told Xander, I was like, make sure you get this shot, right? And then, of course, the FedEx truck comes to pick up the coop because of the ice out in the parking lot. Are we this dark? What's going on here? I don't know if we're...
Wait, are you dark?
Yeah.
Is it this?
Are we still... Here, let's get rid of this. I think we're still reflecting light. Yeah, we are. Xander, can you... Just someone come over and get this out of here. Anyways, so the FedEx truck goes to come pick up the... no, we're still dark. What's going? Did you dim your screen?
I didn't.
I think you dimmed your. You just make your screen darker. I'm having a fear that it's us. No, not that. Just your
It's
screen.
not terrible.
Anyways, so FedEx comes to pick up the coop. Can't back up to the loading dock
Because the ice?
because of the ice.
Oh.
Now, me being me, you know how I get. Right, we have
Like-
trucks in and out. That's much better. We have trucks in and out all day. So me being me, I'm that guy. I'm a little
Yeah.
pissy.
Did you climb in and do it?
I should have, right? So the guy felt bad. He could tell I was not happy. So he gave it hell. He tried to back the truck. Couldn't do it. And I was like, okay, valiant effort. Thank you for trying. Get out of here. So the next morning, I'm like, how the hell are we going to get this coop out of here? Evan came up with a great idea. He goes, Ethan's not doing anything right now. Send him up there. I was like, brilliant. So Ethan stepped up to the plate. We put the coop in the back of the truck. And Ethan got up there this morning. You got to see the video. Go ahead if you want it. So we got the coop in the back of the truck. All right, I've seen this before. Nan made him go wash it, which I love. So he drove all the way up there. We got their coop in the back. And then the video of them pulling in is
Go back.
yeah, X out of that. We're going to get this. No.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to help you?
No, I got it.
Okay. That's not going to work.
I know it's not gonna work.
X out of it.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Now bring in the video. We're going to... the selfish side of me. We're supposed to get some news coverage out of this. Do you know what that school district said?
What?
No,
Why?
it's against their policy. I was like, this is why I don't try to. I'd rather just give and be done. Move on. So I just thought that was really cool. So that came up. Carolina Coops to the rescue. Thank you, Ethan, going out there and deliver. Make these kids love these chickens. That's
Oh yeah,
that's
who
how-
wouldn't, right?
well, that's what school should be about. Honest to God.
Overnight, we got probably at least 35 messages from parents, from teachers, from some of
Aw.
the siblings of the students. Just very,
is
very,
nice.
very good support. And then we got a DM from, I think, the teacher or whoever runs the page, and said that it could not have gone any better. So feedback-wise, they are extremely happy. So
Oh, that's nice. See, there you go.
We take for granted what we can do for people. Even the simple coops that we bang out every single day, you would think that we just invented sliced bread. I mean, they were just so happy. I told them, I said, don't worry about the media. I mean, all I cared about was that video. There was that video. And that the kids were happy. That's what makes me happy. So Ethan to the rescue. And Ethan, again, God, I don't want to make his head too bigger than it already is. We also had a situation I need to share with you guys. Did you see this week?
About the snow.
Yes.
In
Can
the
we? Yeah. So this Carolina Coops Owners Forum on Facebook, which is not us. We don't manage. I don't know. It's been a love-hate relationship, and I felt awful that we had a customer that we absolutely love. I mean, we love all our customers, but this particular customer, she had a situation with some snow getting in her coop, and she was extremely frustrated. And I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be able to help her out. I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this. She is older, so this is tough. If you've never lived in the north, you don't understand how the snow can be. It can just make you miserable. And she had her storm shields on, but yet there was still snow going down the middle because it was blowing up underneath the ridge cap, and also inside the hen house. And we do that because we want the ventilation. But what we have started doing maybe 2 years ago is if you buy storm shields, you get the foam inserts. Automatic, go underneath the roof, underneath the ribs, and underneath the ridge cap so the snow stops coming in. So I told this customer Sunday morning, I said, we're going to have these the foam inserts drop shipped to you right now. And we had to kind of figure out what was going on with the weather and the storm. You getting antsy? You getting bored?
No.
All right. Okay. And then we sent Ethan out the next day, and we got pictures of Ethan. The customer sent us pictures of Ethan going out there in 9-degree weather.
He's wearing a cape? Oh, he is the best.
No, that's AI. We wanted him to wear a cape. His favorite color is purple.
AI. I feel so foolish when it fools me.
Yeah, you should. And our customer did this. I thought it was funny because I actually thought for sure he was actually. That's a good job. That's a good
Yeah.
AI job, right? It's
Thanks
like
for making me feel
it's
better.
It's like a good nose job. No, you're welcome. And he loves purple, so he went out there. He had to take all the snow. Here, more pictures. Come on. Yeah, come on, Jimmy. You can do it.
It was all in here, and I don't have.
There's always next time. We were making some progress. He had to take like 2 feet of snow off that roof. Okay, so you're not just going to go out there like you Southerners think. You have no idea what snow is like. It is miserable. It bites you every second of your day, right? So he has to go out there, get all the snow off. Now, everything's slippery. The ladder, the roof, your tools, the batteries die quicker. Your joints don't want to work. It is just absolutely miserable. But Ethan went out there, 9-degree weather, unscrewed the ridge cap, put in the foam inserts, put the foam inserts underneath her roof, and... this is the last message. Do we have this to queue up?
No, because it was too much to pull in.
Yeah,
like we
okay,
did
very
last
good.
time.
Good job. That was a trick question you learned from last time. Would you read that for me? So
Sure.
here's from our customer who was upset, and just Carolina Coops being Carolina Coops, this is what we did.
I made a post earlier this week about snow blowing into my coop during our frequent snowstorms here in Northeast Ohio, and I was really upset. I came home to chickens sneezing, snow blowing in sideways, and I didn't know what else I could do to help them. I was overwhelmed and honestly scared. It felt like, despite all of my efforts, I was going to lose my girls with no end in sight to the snow and cold. I'll admit I was hard on myself and even felt bad for complaining about it. Up until this point, I've been incredibly proud of my coop. People stop by just to look at it, take pictures, and measure it to build something like it for their own. It's a coop I've never worried about. It's solid, well-built, gorgeous, and I've never even had a predator even attempt to breach it. So when this happened, I felt awful that I was struggling with something I've always trusted so completely. Within minutes of my post, Matt called me on a Sunday, with Non already working with him to help me find foam inserts that would solve the problem where the snow was blowing in and get them delivered to my house. Less than 3 hours later, I had a colorful Instacart delivery man arrive in a very furry, fuzzy, bright purple coat and purple sombrero-looking hat. I apologized to him for having to come out in that weather. He joked, "Well, I didn't have anything better to do today but deliver foam strips in a blizzard." That's pretty good. Fast forward to today, the foam is installed. We got another 3 to 4 inches of snow last night, and the run and hen house are now completely dry. The girls are doing so much better, and we're even swinging on their swing today. If I had it all to do over again, I would have positioned my coop a little differently than I did originally, as my error contributed to this issue of the snow blowing in. I'm grateful there was a fix for it. This was truly phenomenal customer service from Matt and Non at Carolina Coops. I don't know how many businesses that would care enough to go to those lengths on a Sunday when they probably just wanted to relax and watch football. And it didn't stop there. They've both followed up multiple times with calls and texts to make sure everything is okay and to answer any questions I've had. I wish more companies took the same pride in their products and cared about their customers the way Carolina Coops does.
Yeah. So thank you, that customer, if you're watching right now. Thank you for that. That means a lot. And, we're far from perfect, but I strive for perfection. I ask my team to strive for perfection. And, what happened was when she got her chicken coop, we just did not include foam insert standard. And we just think customers are going to think about these things, but they're not. And it's our job to help answer questions they didn't know they had, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of making people pay for something they may not need. And it was foam inserts, right?
Yeah.
But we have learned one size fits all. So now you get storm shields, you get the foam inserts. It's up to you if you want to put them in or not. And even have storm shields for the cupola. And Ethan even put those on. So I can't thank him enough because that was not a fun job. But he's always complaining about it being so hot. So I was like, well, here you go, buddy. And he got some hot potato soup, homemade potato soup or something like that.
I love that.
I thought that was pretty cool, because I like customer service. We all love customer service. We'd like to make customers happy. So that was just such a great story. And plus, I thought that picture of Ethan with the cape was really, really funny. All right, moving on. It is 4:00 already. All right, so we're halfway through the show.
Exactly.
What else we got going on? We haven't answered any questions yet. How is everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. We are
So
live.
Fish and Matt Ryan
yeah.
wanted a tank top,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Which also I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw earlier, Fish and Matt Ryan was the one who set in the hat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, that's a cool hat. Hopefully he was expecting Non to wear it and not me. I did try it on, but it did not look good on me. Non looks good in hats. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you do have questions, the secret is to put questions up there. Now, there's something that someone had a question about 2 weeks ago. And I don't know if she's here today. I wanted to wait until she was, but she might be coming in later. She always tends to come in. She tends to come in at the second half of the show, and that's Laura, okay, out in the Pacific Northwest. She asked about baby chicks that you can tell what sex they are by their physical appearance. Mm-hmm. And you said something about, sex links, and that's why they're called sex links. Do you remember? She said, I don't think that was what she meant by her question. And I meant to get back to it, and I forgot. And I was going to get into it last week, and I forgot again. So I just wanted to remember that one question. So I didn't know if she was watching. I wanted her to ask again. So I didn't want her to think we forgot. But it was something else. And, of course, I forgot what it was. I remembered until now. That there's something else, like a lineage of sex links or whatever. So maybe you guys remember what Laura was asking, or if Laura's watching. Ask that again. I just felt bad that we didn't get to it.
I had to bring this one in.
Yeah, Brennan's Brood. Are you actually working on a silky specific coop? Yes, we are. My heart's pounding.
Can't wait for you to do that walk around.
No. Oh, I got chest pains. We are. Because there's a need for it. Whether I agree with silkies or not, do I think they should be extinct? Yes, but
That's harsh.
it is. They made my life more difficult than they should be. But that doesn't scare me. I like to learn. I like to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Well, something for everybody, right?
Exactly. People love their silkies. What I love more in life is solving a problem. And silkies are a huge problem. But it can be solved, and we've learned tips and tricks over the years. So we're going to take the Eco Coop and modify it in a way that's specific for silkies, and it's
Good
going to be
choice.
thank you. It's just going to be called the Silky Coop. It is coming up. There's a couple other things working with that I might make it proprietary to it for another company that we're going to build it for. So it'll be built by us, but because I don't want to talk about silkies. I don't want to deal with the customers that have silkies. I rather design a coupe for the person that's going to sell it, that's going to promote silkies. See, my heart is pounding like crazy right now. And let her deal with that. But if she's like, yeah, this is the silky coupe, and then we just build it and she sells it, we'll be good. So if you guys are interested in just a silky coupe, why? Do you know how bad silkies are? They're awful.
Sometimes we just like what we want to like.
Uh-oh, here comes the boss.
don't worry.
Really? Just got handed a piece of paper. This just in.
Chicken's in the news.
Yeah, right. BSFLs
Hot.
are here.
Hot off the press.
Can I see them, please? Is there foreign? Oh, well, that's... Is this what just came in? Did he just send this picture?
No, this is already.
This is the old one?
This was actually, we planned to talk about it, but it was up for pre-order, but now that they're here,
They're here.
I dropped the link if anybody wants to see it in the comments.
Thank you, Xander.
Oh, that's nice.
Perfect. So the black soldier fly larvae have been cooked medium rare to my specifications. All right. No one likes a dry, crispy black soldier fly larva. Can I have some brought in, please? We're going to taste them right now.
Nana is working on it.
Perfect.
Sorry, they're in a super sack, so it
Can I-
takes some maneuvering.
Can we get a picture of that super sack? Can you guys go out and take a picture and send it to Jimmy real quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nana, I don't do that.
Am I asking for too
picture.
much?
Is that going to
The
look like
super
the
sack.
Can we
one-
take the phone out?
Technically, what kind of range do we got on that phone
we
on
can try it.
Mackenzie?
Do you want to try that, Xander?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, try
I'm sorry,
that.
I stopped listening. What?
No, let's see what kind of range we got on that phone because Mackenzie's hooked up to a phone right now. Well, not literally hooked up, you know what I mean? We got a phone on her with the camera. Will that make it out to the shop?
We can try.
Is that through the Wi-Fi?
It should be.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
It's plugged into something.
It's on a charger.
Oh,
So-
that makes sense.
Okay, guys, first time ever. Bear with us. This is an experiment.
It's not the first time we did it at your house, technically.
Jimmy, work with me. But...
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
All right,
okay,
okay,
that-
first time. Okay, first time here.
First time
All
here.
right.
No, you're right. We discovered this technique when we did our Christmas Eve special. That's going to be a new tradition.
Okay.
Cooking in my new outdoor kitchen, but somebody
let's get
has
a-
to drink the whole show.
Okay, Xander is on the move.
Oh my gosh, it works.
It's like a.
Oh, here's my shop, guys. Wow, this is looking good. There's shipping, receiving.
Look at all those nicely labeled
I have
shelves.
employees just standing around doing nothing.
They're all looking at the worms.
That's the super sack.
Well, they only sent half of it because they're.
Thank
Half
you.
of a super sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't see that every day.
Okay, why is there Chinese writing on it? These are not Chinese larvae. What's going on here? I was told specifically these black soldier fly larvae not coming from China. Why
Made
is
in
it?
Taiwan?
Why is it made? Watch this, folks. You want to see business in real action?
Or maybe the bag was made in Taiwan.
They look good. All right, bring them in here. That pisses me off. That's misleading. Can you imagine us sending a coupe to a customer and it says made in Taiwan,
Well,
even though we know they're made here? That's stupid.
yeah.
And they know
It's
how
worth
I.
a question. Like, what?
Well,
what's up?
we're about to ask the question, and I'm about to put them on the spot. How stupid is that?
Pretty stupid.
Thank you. I don't know if he's watching. All right, I'm about to put him live on the air. We're gonna get an answer right now. Can you guys hear that? This poor guy. I don't know why they like doing business with me. All right, here we're about to put him live on the air.
It says the bag was made.
It actually says the bag was made in Taiwan. That's weird. Why would a bag just say? Okay, well then I'm gonna let him off the hook for a second.
Oh, they're kind of cold.
Well, it's kind of cold
Yeah,
outside.
they just
so,
came in.
what do you think, black soldier fly larva expert Kristen?
they look good. They're big.
They're stinky. They're big, big
Yeah.
and stinky.
Just wait till summer when they're out there.
Oh, these things stink. I gotta believe. So, I thought you were about to
Actually,
eat them
they're
already.
not
Smells like fishing.
actually not bad. I mean,
All
I
right,
don't
here's
think they
the
smell.
deal about black soldier fly larvae. Now, there's
Yeah,
all-
maybe a little earthy.
There's all kinds of benefits to feeding your chickens black soldier fly larvae. And that's been up on our website, right? And I'm sure we're gonna have a blog coming out soon about it, right?
Yeah, of course.
Here's what I want you guys to know. We're selling American grown. Did I just spit?
I mean, you might be salivating.
Ugh,
I
no,
mean-
no, I'm not salivating. We are selling American grown, United States grown, West Coast black soldier fly larva. And why is that important? This company goes out and gets table scraps. You will not believe the amount of food that's wasted
Yeah, I love that.
in restaurants, okay? So we don't let it go to waste. They feed it to the soldier fly larva. These are heat treated. These are heated. They're toasted, basically, not microwave like the Chinese do, okay? Also, these are fresh, all right? That's what took us so long. We had to wait for a fresh batch to be cooked, right? And when a food sits on a shelf, it just loses its nutrients no matter what, right? So why spend so much money, in this case on soldier fly larva, and have it be garbage coming in from overseas that's been microwaved, radioactive soldier fly larva? No, you want to buy our soldier fly larva because it's, again, grown right here in the United States, put through an oven, nice and fresh, not radioactive, going around, I don't know, was it upcycling, using the table scraps from restaurants. And we've actually done a look at that. We've done a side-by-side test. I don't know if we ever did that video, but we should do it again with the fresh batch. Do the chickens like the Chinese microwave radioactive soldier fly larva, or do they like the
Oh, a little
American?
taste test.
Yeah, the chickens loved our last time we did it when we fed them ours. So
I just want to say thank you, Carson, for that order for your new black soldier fly larva.
Karsten?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. So these are now on our website, right?
Yes.
Yep, and the link is in the description and the comment section.
So we're doing this to save you guys money. We're going to bag them up here. This is an experiment. So that was half of the order. That's why I was surprised it was so small, which is smart. They shouldn't stack it 10 foot tall. What do they think's going to happen? It's going to tip over. And I don't want it in a bag that says made in Taiwan. I'm going to have to ask them about that.
They seem crunchy.
At the end of the day, what was the final price tag that I agreed to for a black soldier fly larva?
$49.99.
$49.99 for how many pounds?
5, I believe.
5 pounds. It costs more than that to buy the Chinese version. Introductory price. It's a little bit lower than I wanted, but I want you guys to buy them. I want to stop having it that you can buy foreign products and have them cheaper, more cost effective or whatever from overseas. I hate that. We need to be able to figure out here in America to have an American product that is better and at the same price.
Yeah, I want to fill up my pockets.
I bet you want to come work here and fill these up every day.
I could do that.
I bet you do. I bet who's the poor soul that's gonna have to bag up soldier fly larva every day? Do you want? Do you want? They're
Jimmy
over there.
says not me.
Do you want to try them?
No.
I bet you Ethan would. He's probably not. He's probably not back yet.
I'm
But,
sure they're good though.
I mean, and you are the black soldier fly expert. Should we bring a chicken in to have him try it?
I should have my chicken with me.
Yeah. Why? I know Cracker Muncher died. And
I
I'm sorry,
know.
but
So sad.
here's the other point too about the black soldier fly larva and what these larvae are feeding on is what your chickens are going to eat, and then when you eat the eggs is what you're eating. Can you imagine what the Chinese people are feeding their black soldier fly larva?
I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't at all. Disgusting. So cool. They're in stock. Go buy them now. Moving on. What else you guys? Come on.
Let's see. I'm going to pull this up. You sent it to our group chat.
Okay, so now I officially have no clue.
Yeah.
I think we're going through all the stuff.
Yeah, join the club.
Now I'm excited. Oh,
This was cool. So I wanted to drop it in because
yeah.
it was an awesome picture.
Thank you.
We want to keep this a somewhat ongoing trend, looking back on memories.
Yeah.
So is that 1 through 5?
Who remembers?
Or is that-
Don't answer because I know you know the answer. I'm sorry. I'm going to get to your question. Does anybody remember what this coupe was called? This style? Does any of our viewers out there remember? I would love. First person to answer what type of coupe that was, I'll give you a T-shirt. Let's see who really is our long time.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You know what style coupe we called that. Don't say it.
I would look on the Wayback Machine.
What's the way? Don't give people a clue to cheat. Is there such thing called a Wayback Machine?
Yes.
Isn't that just in a cartoon with the smart dog or whatever, the Wayback Machine? Yeah, what was this coop called? And it's not the Duke coop, but this particular style coop we used to do a lot of. It was actually the first style of coop that we shipped ever to Baton Rouge, Louisiana for a Christmas present. And I'll never forget, it took Nan and I all day to figure out how to pack that thing up and ship it. And I remember then in that garage years ago saying, if I can figure out how to ship these coops, we'll make it. And we did it. And it's just amazing what we've learned. But this came up in my memories, and I forgot about this coop. I forgot we used to make this style coop. Dude, look I used to include the electric. I would do the electric for them and still make it a kit. And nope.
Not shed
Nope,
style,
still don't have
not
the answer.
penthouse.
Not penthouse. Okay.
It is more similar to our current penthouse coop, though.
It is okay. So you were asking what coop number is this? This was only 14, 18 years ago. I don't remember how.
14,
Okay, so
14
it
years
was-
ago.
14 years ago. No, we were well into so many coops by then that I don't remember. It was still hell. I can tell you, we were barely making money. Like we weren't making money. Like we didn't know how to charge.
Genus Coop just bought some BSFL.
Thank
And-
you.
And Brandon's Brood.
Yeah, we've
Thank
had
you.
3 orders so far.
All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it.
That is nice.
I'm not happy about that Chinese I guarantee you they'll never do that again. Taiwan. And I like Taiwan. I had a 2-hour meeting with Taiwan yesterday. It was funny at first. Then it just gets old. Then I tried to say the guy's name and I butchered it, but he all like perked up and smiled like anyways. So if you can tell me what style coupe this is, first one, I'll give you a free t-shirt. Let's talk about something that happened at the beginning of the show real quick. If someone does comment first, would they rather have a free bag of hemp?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I kind of like that, but I don't know what those numbers look like because obviously shirts aren't that expensive and we don't make any money on the shirts. The money we do make go towards the budget to be able to donate coops to schools and whatnot, but that's not bad. We should, what we should do on VCL, have where we do have things, prizes, actual prizes. Like maybe right now, we kind of used to do that. Remember, guess how many nipples are in this box?
Yeah.
We need to do that again, guys. That's a lot of fun.
Maybe ask them, what do they want?
Yeah, we
some
do.
sort of giveaway.
We do, and they'll give us
What
answers.
happened to the golden egg?
It's sitting on my desk.
We were talking about that. We were just talking about that.
That is a good one.
I would do that for an eco coop.
Do it.
Do it?
Do it.
Just one? Or do we do... How many golden tickets was there in Willy Wonka?
5.
Do you remember?
No.
Really? Did you ever watch the old... Well, I guess it doesn't matter which one it is, but I'm talking about the old Willy
Yeah.
Wonka. So, here, folks, here's what I've been
That's
watching.
one of my favorite authors.
Here, go ahead and can someone bring me in one of those golden eggs? And there's a reason why I didn't do it. And that's so stupid why. You can go ahead and get rid of this Duke coupe picture and let's see if anyone can remember what style coupe that was. If someone can bring me in the golden egg. Here was my idea.
Nan is getting a golden egg. I don't know where they are.
Right on Jimmy's desk.
There's a broken one on my desk.
She's getting them.
Oh, those things stink.
I can smell them all over here, too. Those are fresh.
Those are some fresh. Are you jealous?
Yeah.
I bet. You know what we should do when you get growing? You guys want to see something that's fresh? Kristen here grows like billions of them that are alive, and she'll open up a lid and a dead body disappeared in like an hour. You should bring some in. Now, I'm going to assume the chickens are going to prefer the live ones over the dried
Yeah,
ones, but you
probably.
never know. Not that one. Whatever. All right, fine. Nan comes walking in with the golden egg, right? And I'm like, well, not that one. She throws me this one. So I bought these 4 or 5 years ago. Here's something I want to do. Just because I think it's awesome. And I love Willy Wonka and I love giving. 5 golden eggs. We'll send them off to our hemp factory.
Mm-hmm.
We will have no clue which ones they put them in. Okay? And if you buy a bag of hemp and you get a golden egg, you get a free coop. The reason why I stopped, look at that thing.
What? It's cheap.
Grab it. It's cheap.
Well, you can probably level up on your egg.
So we
And you
need
got to like make a little certificate or something to put in there.
Exactly. That's not golden ticket worthy. I'm sorry. I was not going to let Willy Wonka down.
Yeah.
But I thought that would be a great idea. Now that we have the Eco Coop, what do you guys out there think? Would that be cool?
Yeah.
Wouldn't
I
that
like
be?
it.
I like that idea.
it too. But we got to make sure they don't just send them all out at once. I want to spread it out maybe over the year. And if you get a golden egg, now we also got to make sure people don't cheat like they did in Willy Wonka. The guy had the fake golden ticket.
Yeah.
I do have my company stamp. My company, what do you call that thing?
Seal?
It's the seal, thank you. I have my company seal that people are not going to be able to copy, and I could probably put in my company seal. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. The company seal into that golden ticket. Can we do that? I tell you what, guys, do this. Make up 5 golden tickets. I'll bring in my company seal, and let's just see how it looks. It needs to look good. It needs to look badass. I don't want it to be cheesy. See if you can find some better golden eggs. Like, this is just too cheesy. Right? And then if you get a golden egg, you get a free coop. We got to verify it because there's fraudsters out there everywhere. It pisses me off. You just never know. And we'll do 5 eco coops. How's that sound?
That
Sounds good.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Backshed Treasures and Fish and Matt Ryan also bought the larva.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Now I feel guilty. I don't like being a salesman. But it's the real deal. Don't buy the Chinese, buy the American. And then we need to come up with the artwork. Is it a bad idea to have a soldier fly dressed up as a soldier?
No, that's great.
What do you guys think?
I like
I like
that.
that idea.
What do you guys think out there? Because it got shot down within seconds.
What?
Yeah, you have no idea. But now we're free to do what we want again. Imagine that. Anyways, okay. What kind of questions you guys got out there? We can answer some more questions. What else we got to talk about this week?
I think you hinted at this in the story. I'm gonna, if you can see that, if we can show that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it's already been shown.
Okay, let me find the one that.
Oh, no. If they show it, then we can show it.
All right.
This is cool. Little BTS right here. The doors that flip up just like that. Okay. We got the stainless steel flooring right here. And then we can close.
Explain what we have for they won't put, get caught their feet
Yeah.
and the bands get caught there all the time.
Oh. That's another good point. So we purposely wanted to make sure they were square. Okay, so again, this is stainless steel, so it'll never rust, and it's crimped. There's no weld, so we don't have to worry about the welds rusting, right? And it's a 12-gauge crimp material, so it's really, really rigid. But as you were showing me out in Vegas with the diamonds, we don't have that crotch.
Very sharp.
Yes, so the bands and the toes won't get caught in this. So I just thought this would be absolutely perfect. This has never been made before. This was made by Wirecloth up in New Jersey just for you, just for your breeding boxes. So we're going to go in just like that. Should you have to take them out and clean them, it's completely up to you.
Absolutely.
All right. And then my favorite part, I remember as a little kid getting cardboard boxes and making the drawbridge on my castle. Same thing here. Here's where the birds are going to fly up. They're going to land right here and go in there and have a good old time.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to build up this floor. Yeah, build this floor up so you can get some more height. And again, we'll have all kinds of locks. So we got to screw all this together to lock it all in. But this is basically the concept. I mean,
No doubt about it.
isn't it gorgeous?
This is what I dream of. This is what I have in Vegas. And this is the spot I love.
Thank you. I love that. That trip was well. EMP kicks in and our cell phones don't work. Guess what? You're going to communicate via pigeons, right? Yes, Matt, we are. Are you scared to say that?
No, there's just logistical issues because pigeons only come home.
I know.
So you're not going to be able to put a message on a pigeon and send it somewhere.
Right.
But
if I go
you
somewhere,
have to take the pigeon somewhere
with you, right?
and then send a message home.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
get-
like a one-way message.
Yeah,
Yep,
you take
yep.
them home at night, and you can send your text messages that way in the morning.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I love.
I just wanted to clarify.
No, you're right.
Like,
See, I love when an animal has a job.
Yeah.
So anyway, our Snapchat is up, right, Xander?
Yeah, we have a Snapchat now. It is carolina.coops, or if you go to our Instagram, you can follow us from there. It's on our story.
Wait, we had to change the name. It should have been just Carolina Coops.
That one was not available. I can only do carolina.coops.
Hold on, I'm very confused. Did we not get into our old Carolina Coop Snapchat today for the first time finally?
We did. Your username was not. It was the Doobie Jones, or it was whatever you had previously made it.
That's a cool name, right? Doobie Jones. What do you mean? Are you saying we didn't get into it?
I added someone named Carolina Coops on Snapchat today, so I don't know.
So I was like, so here I'm sitting in my chair and I'm watching these behind the scenes videos of my team and myself and Mike Tyson. I'm like, we're not showing the world this. Like, it is so incredible what we did. So we finally have our Snapchat up and running. And I thought Snapchat was originally for, being naughty and sending pictures that disappear. I'm not sure if that's still what happens. I don't think so. I think a lot of people use it as just a great form of social
That's
media.
definitely still what happens.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, if people want to send me pictures and they disappear, that's okay. Xander's going to see them, not me. But, so it's Carolina Coops, or no, it was Carolina. I do not know how to use Snapchat for the life of me.
If you look up Carolina Coops, it should be.
This isn't only hens, but it might be funny.
I don't know. Only hens. Weren't we going to do a t-shirt called Only Hens? Did we end up buying the domain name onlyhens.com? I think.
No, but I bought some other ones to be petty.
Yeah, that was a good morning. Anyways, all right. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I love the Tyson team. Great people, super great people. I can't wait to work with them again. Mike's just been very, very busy. That man does not stop. I love it. Cool. All right. What else we got going on? Do we got comments?
We had a question from Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot.
Sound is fading away.
That was from when I played the video. I turned the audio down
I think
so
what
you
they're hearing, just for the audience out there, is when we put the video on as an overlay, Jimmy's lowering the volume on that so Matt can still talk. So
yeah. So how do we feel so far about the show? So we're an hour and 31 minutes in. You feeling better?
I got a big list in my head of things that need to improve and change.
Always improving.
I like the background. I think that's nice.
I feel, and I hope you guys agree out there, that we've made major strides in the past 2-3 weeks. Mm-hmm. The biggest one is that we stuck to our schedule.
Yeah.
That's a big one. And I really like this new time slot. Noon's a little too early. I like the 3 p.m. This is a great way to finish up the week. Like it back on Friday. So can't thank you guys enough for being here. So now we need to grow the show. Mm-hmm. Period. If this show doesn't grow, then I will stop it. But I think, to be fair, we've never put forth a valiant effort to grow the show. And that's what we're going to do now. Like, there's no reasons why we don't start shopping for sponsors. There's no reason why we don't go out and stream to more channels and things like that. So Jimmy and Xander now, being that how smart they are, they're going to work on that. Right?
Yep.
All right, cool. So Fish and Matt Ryan, sometimes I buy hemp and sometimes I don't. No, I was kidding. Sometimes I buy hemp and store it for over a year before I open the bag. Really? Why?
Oh, because there were shortages.
It would be funny if the golden egg was sitting in my garage in the storage over a year. Yeah. I worry about that, but I don't want to know.
Well, there's no expiration on it, right?
I mean, would a safety net... Oh. Yeah, there should be an expiration. There should be an expiration. Should there? An expiration on the golden ticket?
Well, you make it like a year
There's Dahlia. I've been wondering where you've been, Dahlia. I'm not going to lie. It's nice to see you. Now, you can make that bigger by just scrolling or do it that way.
Dahlia is waiting on me also.
I know. We're going to do a collaboration with Dahlia, finally. It's something I've been wanting to do for a very long
Very
time.
nice.
I
We
will
all love
help
her.
with all this. We can grow the show. Yes, I agree. Would love that, Dahlia. I love Dahlia's videos. I don't know what it is, but I have found myself, I'm always drawn to people that are very good at communicating because I know I suck at it and are easy to listen to. And Dahlia is one of those people. I think she's got a natural gift. Plus, I love her glasses. Mm-hmm. I gotta believe she must have 10,000 pairs of glasses.
She probably has quite a few.
She's like, she must have new glasses every day. I don't know how she keeps up on it. So I love her style, love her uniqueness. So I'm looking forward to her. We're gonna do, I think, a duck coop together. And I wish she had one of our chicken coops, but I can understand why that won't work out quite yet. But that'll be coming. Can we change the font size on this? This is so small.
Oh, yeah, we have another question. How do I reorder a new water bar? Just the PVC part. Ours cracked during the recent freeze, even with a water heater and circulation pump going.
Okay, so to answer your question, right on our website, replacement water bar. Number 2, it shouldn't have. Now, I would like to share something this morning. I had to send Lance out on a service call. A customer was panicking. They had to leave. We got this freeze going on, and they're all of a sudden, he's had his coop for like 4 or 5 years, has not had problems. Then all of a sudden, he's burning out pump after pump after pump. If you guys are burning out your pump, call us. It's not normal. Something's wrong, and we can help you with it. Also, ask for our troubleshooting videos if you have not already got them. I got some excellent troubleshooting videos.
And the link is now in the comments.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
So that is a link to the replacement water bar if
Thank
you choose to do so.
Nice. Because if it froze once and we don't get to the bottom why, it's going to happen again. And I don't want to just keep selling you guys things for the sake of selling. I want it to be a solution for you. I cannot emphasize enough. Please, number 1 mistake, people plug their de-icer into the heated. That is a huge no-no. Plug your de-icer directly into the outlet. Plug your pump into the heated, and you should be good to go. And I also cannot emphasize enough that you must have a minimum of 1 gallon per minute flow. Here's what happened this morning. Technically, 2 things happened this morning when we sent Lance the Legend out to on the other side of Winston-Salem to fix a water system that all of a sudden was failing. And I asked the customer about the flow. He goes, well, there's a lot of debris in the bottom of the barrel. I was like, well, there we go, right? But nobody's going to want to clean a rain barrel, right, when it's freezing out. But this is part of that prep before winter. So Lance gets out there, pulls the de-icer out, thing's coated in mud. So it's just got a bunch of crap in the bottom. That you can't do that. But what my customer said, he goes, well, how the hell do you want me to clean it out? You can, but I get it. It's the old style barrel. They suck because you got just a little opening like this. So he bought a new one that has the full removable lid. So if you guys love to clean out your rain barrel, or you're in a situation where you do get a lot of debris in there and you find yourself having to clean it out a lot, it's a pain in the butt. Buy one of our new barrels. Sorry, they're a little bit more money, but they are sweet because the lid comes off. We just put one in for Eva Shockey recently. She absolutely loved it. But buy the replacement water bar. Send us videos, and you can text our main line if you have any questions. I love to help, but more importantly, and I mean this, I know people are like, well, I don't want to bother you. Bother us. Bother me, because I learned so much from your guys' needing help troubleshooting. Here's the other thing that happened with this customer. I don't know if this was our mistake. It might have been, because we had a little oh, there's Laura. Laura, make sure I wanted to answer one of your questions from 3 weeks ago. Don't
About
leave.
the sex link?
Yes. Because don't leave.
Chicks
You are not
or
allowed to
something?
leave until we get back to that. So thank you for showing up. All right. You got to make sure when you install your water bar, your pump is lower than the discharge end. And sometimes what happens when people install their water bar on their coop, and they do that, if the coop starts to settle, well, gravity's gravity. Physics is physics. And then that water bar all of a sudden is tilted the other way. So be mindful of that. Make sure your water bar has the pump lower, because it's not self-priming. We've got to get that air out, and you'll be in good shape. So again, Laura, I want to get back to you, but in the meantime, Corinne Marie, can I say it? Love? Is that the way to say it? Heart.
Yep.
We love our watering system. Nothing like the soft gurgling of water returning to the rain barrel when it's below zero outside. I know the feeling. That would be a good video.
This is a comment from our water system winterizing kit.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're right. That's very good to point that out. I love that feeling too. When it is frigid out and you just hear it working, it's very, very satisfying. So I can tell you, we are working on a new design to the system.
Cool.
And it's going to be a while. Engineering and designing and fabricating is not fun. But
It looks like Reed got it working.
Okay, good.
But I just wanted proof.
Did you say engineering?
No, I said engineering, but that's not bad. Engineering. We're going to engineer it. So, Laura, 3 weeks ago, you asked a question. And if I remember correctly, the question was, is there a way to identify baby chicks through their appearance? And I remember Kristen said, yeah, you can do it with sex links. That's why they're called sex links. If I remember correctly, you chimed back in, and I don't think we understood your question correctly, that you were actually asking something along those lines, but different. And I saw it, and I forgot to go back to it. And I felt horrible. I've actually lost sleep over it. I'm like, don't forget about Laura's question. I forgot about it last week, and then wanted to bring that up today. So hopefully we can help you out with that question. Matt's, what's Chicken Land? What does Delia say?
She got a eyeglasses sponsorship.
Matt here's a Chickenlandia exclusive. Oh, Matt, here's a Chickenlandia exclusive. We need that music, Jimmy. I'm getting a new tiny frizzle rooster today. His name is Spacely. It's hard to read that. Did you see these new chickens that Dahlia's getting?
Yep, we looked into those.
Yeah.
We looked at pictures. Yeah, they're little Sarama type.
No. They're called something.
Kikiriki.
Kikirikis.
Yeah.
I kind of like them. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because they look like they're like little badasses, but
yeah.
I want to get some of them. So Laura says, question, how does the water container stay? Oh, I always thought it was about the sexing. Okay. How does the water container stay clean in your water system? Dark barrel to stop algae? Yes. We don't want sunlight getting in. How often do you clean? That's up to you.
Yeah.
We don't ever clean our rain barrels because
I just cleaned mine recently because it was empty. It was an opportunity to clean it.
Clean?
Yeah.
Clean.
Well, not
like we're
scrub
removing.
it.
Okay.
But since it was empty, I took the opportunity
As
and
you
I
should.
replaced the pump.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, this is a good time just to make sure that there's not a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. So here's what I tell people when it comes to cleaning your rain barrel. Just use common sense. Use what makes you happy. I think sometimes we become clean freaks when we don't need to. Chickens are bottom feeders. You know, I'm not saying not to make sure they have fresh, clean water, but what I'm saying is we can give them fresh, clean water. You know where they go drink water from?
Yeah,
the mud puddle, the sewage water. It's like, what are you guys doing? I
have a question about that.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to be as realistic as possible and you're trying to replicate nature, is that almost, do you want to be too clean, or is that, how do you play into that?
That's a good question because you reminded me when I grew coral. I had the hardest time growing the easiest coral, and I could grow the hardest coral. And finally, my coral school person, dude, he's like, I think you're too clean. And I'm like, really? Because I'm messing with this thing all day. But I think there's some truth to that. Yeah. So in nature, chickens are going to drink water wherever they can find it.
Yeah.
And I have seen chickens have clean water and dirty water. But here's where I do get a little confused, and we should get to the bottom of this. And I hear different things. I really don't know what to believe other than obviously nipples weren't around forever and chickens had to drink water from somewhere. The chickens are actually designed to drink water from the ground. But yet I have people tell me, like,
oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Dr. Kress will say, well, if you're using nipples, you want it where it's beak height, so the water just goes right down their beak. I don't know. I think if they get water, they get water. And I do think
and even if it's on the wrong height, you know, they obviously survive.
Yes. I don't know if you can have too clean of water for chickens, but I do wonder if some people aren't healthy when they are too clean, they're too sanitary. Mm-hmm. It's okay to let your chickens get a little dirty. That's why eating their eggs and if you process their meat is good for you. All right, there has to be a way to make the font bigger. Can I do something?
Go for
So
it.
Cheryl Brunel says,
hi, Cheryl.
Thinking of building a temp coop until I get my real coop. Should I put it in the same location I expect to put the final coop?
Oh, that's a good question.
Coop builder?
There's a way to go in there and change the font. It's somewhere in there. So this is practice. Now's the time. Doesn't it do it with that sliding scale over there?
That's what I thought. But
it's not. What in the world?
That's just
I think you're. Oh no. Okay. Here's what I can tell you. Great question. It's in my opinion. Right there. Size. 48. Try 48. Oh yeah.
boom. There you can see.
Look at that, huh? You're welcome. I can tell you it's ideal for us and for you and for your chickens that when we show up to do your coop, that you don't have to move your coop, rehome your coop, move your chickens. You want to keep the stress down and have us be able to come right in and just start building a coop. Is it the end of the world to be able to move your coop and move your chickens to it? No, but I would say in the perfect world, it's better to not have that coop where you want your permanent coop to go.
Yeah, I
but
would agree.
You can. There's no. We do it all the time. The worst thing is when you have to take the old coop down and the chickens don't have a place to go but in the garage because you have no other option. That's not fun.
Yeah.
All right. Response. No worries. It was about auto sex link. I did do research and find different breeds. What's an auto sex link? I like auto sex links.
Well, it's the same thing as what I was talking about.
I have no idea. No, what is it?
Like a black sex link and a red sex link. Golden comets.
What about them? I'm lost.
That's an auto sex link.
What's an auto sex link?
It means that when the chicks are born, the males are a certain color and the females are a certain color.
Oh, so just in general, you have different breeds that are considered auto sex because you can
Yes.
automatically sex them.
Yes.
You don't have to wait for them to
Yeah.
be sexed. They don't have to choose. None of
Right.
that weird. Okay, cool. So how many auto sex links are there out there?
There's a few. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, except the red and the.
Let me ask you.
black.
There must be a reason for it. Were they bred that way to auto sex?
Well, those two were the red sex link and the black sex link, but there are some
Interesting.
other ones that.
Has there ever been a mistake?
Well,
Hmm.
I'm sure there's anomalies.
What's an anomaly? You and your
You know,
big
a
words.
one-off.
One off.
You know, like a
Fluke.
fluke.
Oh, that's funny. Dahlia says my husband's a engineer.
Yeah.
That's funny. So hopefully that answers that. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We got about 15 minutes left until the show will be ended. Maybe. I don't know. We're coming up to 5 o'clock Friday. We're about to get, 6 inches of snow in North
Well,
Carolina?
it's anywhere from 0 to like 50, something like that.
That's like living in Western New York.
But the latest I thought said like 8.
Oh, Sparky Prep. How you doing? You know who we haven't seen in a while?
Mic trap.
Mike Trapp. He used to be here all the time. Can anybody check on him? Do we have his number?
I bet we can find him.
I-
and then Ben Rankin, of course.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
he doesn't always come though.
Do you need to clean the run? No.
No, just add more.
Someone just recently, it might have been the customer that had the snow in the run that we just went out and did the foam inserts. When I was talking to her, she mentioned to me she has sand in her run. And if you remember recently when we had Dr. Crespo on, we came up with another reason why not to have sand in your runs because of how cold that run's going to be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, guys, you do not want sand in your run. I don't care what TikTok tells you. Find someone that's an avid sand person. Bring them on the show. I want to have a conversation because maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, but I would love to hear the logic behind it. Second response, I'm trying to talk to my reluctant chicken husband into a water system. I'm tired of lugging the hose to clean the water containers we have. Why is he reluctant? Should we have a reluctant spouse phone call live on the air?
I love that.
Almost
would
like,
be nice.
remember back in the day with Maury Povich, or like, you are the father. We could have it like it's like a talk show where like the couples are arguing and we come in and help, because that is nuts. Why? Hold on.
I mean,
We
no.
do it where we call the reluctant husband. All right, I have your husband on the line.
Yes, that would be. Oh my gosh, could you imagine the non-reluctant spouse using us to call the reluctant spouse, like Xander's saying, and then we have that talk live on the air? We would piss off some people, but that would be good content.
I feel like they have like radio show segments about that, and I listen to them all the time, and they make me laugh, and we should do that.
I think we should. Hold on. So back to Laura's point. This is interesting. I can understand the reluctant spouse when it comes to getting chickens in general.
yeah.
But Laura's already got the chickens. Why would we be reluctant on the water system? There's nothing worse than, like she's saying, to have to lug the hose, clean the water containers, have to go out there and refresh the water. God.
Maybe it's the price.
Is it the price, Laura?
Or the availability of electricity.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that would be a big
Let
one.
us, Laura. Let me know what the argument is. I will help you. I guarantee you. We'll help you get that. Because if anything, right now, a husband does not want the wife to get hurt.
Yeah.
The husband wants the wife to be happy, and that alone is enough reason to be able to get it. Question: how much room should I leave to work around the coop install safely? So here's, especially your coop. The ideal is in a custom coop like yours, we want at least 10 foot all the way around because of the machinery. If we have to go up high, in general, we need 4 foot of level space. Makes all the difference in the world. You would not believe some of the situations we've been in. There was one time we were doing a coop and the ladder had to go into the stream to be able to get to the back of the coop. True story. That video is going to be coming out soon. I just got to finish it up. So 4 foot minimum. 10 foot is ideal with the bigger custom coops. Chickenlandia. Chicken Chick is a big sand advocate.
It works nice when there's sand already in the environment, like the desert or the beach. It's lousy in the Pacific
It
Northwest.
doesn't work nice. Why does it work nice? Hold on. Leave that up for a second. All right, so yes, Chicken Chick. I
Do you think she'd come on?
I don't know if I'd want her on.
Oh.
Oh
yeah. We might have
like
a
I don't
history.
want to talk badly. It upset me what she said. Don't say that to me.
Ooh, what did she say? What's the tea?
He's got beef.
I'm not gonna. No, it's fine. Everyone's entitled to say what they want to say. Just be careful who you say it around, right, guys? It was
Drama with the chicken influencers.
It was kind of the same thing, but more importantly, what I would love is that I'll be honest with you is oh boy, there's so much I can't say, but I would love to. I would love to have the Chicken Chick and someone else on that we love and we're friends with that they don't get along. And I can't. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble and talk about it. But I was like, oh my god, if I could have them both on the show to talk
That
this
could be
through.
a good segment. She just said chicken drama. Have a chicken drama segment where creators or influencers come on and beef it out.
Yep.
That really would be. And I see. Here's what I said for years.
And then you can have the poultry vet as the moderator, the
Fact checker.
fact checker. Oh, fact checker, yeah.
Here's the problem. You know what I've learned about people? You're all tough until you're on the phone
Oh, yeah.
and in front of the other person. But we can give that a try. But my thing is, I want the conversation. I don't want the drama. Okay, it's good for content. Fine. Okay. Do you rip the shit up? Yeah, don't click a media. We need to get to the bottom of helping educate people, period. That's the point. Because maybe there's a reason why someone should use sand. I can't think of one. So hold on. So Delia's saying it works nice where there's sand already in the environment. Does it? I still don't think it does. Here's the problem with sand. The microbes don't thrive. And if the microbes don't thrive, the diaper doesn't work. And the other things that chickens really like, if you were to let chickens out into the wild, are they going to prefer to go onto the beach or are they going to go into the forest floor? Are they going to go into the woods? You tell me. Right, exactly. So I don't know. The reason why people push sand isn't for the chickens. It's so that you feel better about yourself being busy. That means you got too much time on your hands, and that you think being clean and sanitary is good, that you think your chickens are cats. They're not. Can you imagine?
Keep your chickens and your cats separate.
No, you said put them together because if you eat the
Yeah,
eggs,
yeah.
it'll reduce your cat allergy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we need someone that has a severe cat allergy. Have them get some cats around their chickens
Yeah.
and see if it actually works. We can call it ruffled feathers. That's not bad. Hey, I would be up for it. I can just tell you, people think I like drama. I actually hate it. And but what I like is solving problems. I like getting back to where we can have conversations because that's the problem with life right now. Nobody wants to talk to each other. And I've said that for years. And that's going to be a huge problem for us as a society. I've had chickens off and on over the years. I found VCL in 2025 and returned to chickens and followed your recommendations and bought your products. I didn't know chickens could be this easy. JS Feenstra. I appreciate that.
That is very nice.
That is so nice. These are the things we need to get on our website. I want these quotes. I want people that are on the fence to be able to see real people, real quotes, and that's what we're doing. We make it so easy. Our coops allow having chickens easier than a damn goldfish. That is insane.
That is true. I have a fish tank, and over the last 4 weeks, this is so much easier than having an aquarium.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But I'm about to get in a corner.
There
We
we go. Oh.
froze for a second. What happened there, Jimmy? Jimmy, calm down now. Calm down, Jimmy.
Almost got stressed out.
Oh, you hope this drama doesn't come back to me. You started it. It was your idea, Chickenlandia. Oh yeah, no, this was your idea.
Not drama, just
Oh,
discourse.
Hey, from Denmark. Long time since I've seen you live. So we are back. We are live. Hello, Denmark. We're gonna be in Germany soon. I can't wait.
What month is that?
March. I
Oh,
hope.
cool.
Yeah, my
That is coming
my
up.
son, who doesn't have a girlfriend,
Has a special friend?
has a special friend over in Germany. They talk every day. She's so sweet. Just absolutely love this girl. Gotten to know her parents, and I don't know. It's different, and you can relate.
Yes.
I remember it's kind of the same situation. And I'm just so happy. I don't think Mike's going to want to come back from Europe. I really don't. I think he's going to love it. I love this. Bring in the
But I
comments. Bring
already
in the
know
questions.
he
Give
can
me
only,
the thumbs up.
He can only stay 3 months
Why?
because of immigration.
Wait, you're not allowed to go in and stay forever?
No,
Really?
nope. 3 months out of 6. So you have to come back.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh. Huh. Do you hear the silence? Did you feel the air just get real tense? I talked to my neighbor into keeping chickens by going the deep litter way.
Oh, that's
She's so
nice.
happy right now. Here's what I want you guys to do. Talk to our fans out there on VCL. Figure out a way for them to chime in, because I think that would be great for our website. I would love to have a comment section. Here's what our customers say. Even our viewers, even if it's not a customer or whatever, but the people that incorporate the deep litter system, because there's still people that call and they're like, what's the deep litter system? How do you do it? And it's like, okay, that's fair, because we just think everyone should know by now, right? But they don't. You did start it, Dahlia.
Fishing
You
Matt
did.
Ryan says Dahlia trying to mess with the social media pecking order.
Oh, that's funny. I do like that idea. I bet you they would do it. People that believe one thing. I don't know about. That's going to be tricky, but I think we should try it. I definitely think we should try it. Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
This is the same person as before that came back to chickens and says it's easy. I live in central Illinois and the winter was so easy and no heat. We have some extreme wind chill, but I blocked it. Thanks, Matt. Have the coop works, water, de-icer, and feeder.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, guys, it is possible.
Yeah.
It is possible. Block the wind chill. You should not have to have a heater. That can do nothing but cause problems. They would do it, but if they did, it would be wild. Well, maybe we're on to something here. What did we call it? Fluffing the feathers?
What do you call it?
Ruffling feathers.
Ruffling feathers.
Yeah.
Chicken drama today, ruffling the feathers. I actually love this idea.
All in good fun.
Right. I mean, listen, if I sat here
I'm ready.
and had a conversation with a guy who stole our website and pretended to be me, do you ever see that stuff, Xander? Yeah, go pull that stuff and make some reels. How I held it together for as long as I did, how the hell Mackenzie got this person on the phone, not once,
yeah.
but twice. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you missed a hell of a VCL. I don't know how long ago that was, but we got a guy that was pretending to be Carolina Coops, stole our website, changed the email, changed the phone number, was completely ripping people off. Somehow Mackenzie got him on the phone, and live on VCL, I pretended to be a customer.
That was difficult to watch.
That was difficult to do.
Yeah, I
And
bet.
You called someone out live on a VCL about it?
Oh, yeah. Mackenzie got him on WhatsApp, and I stood right here, and everyone got to watch and listen. And I was like, wow, I really like your coops. I've been wanting one for so long. He's like, okay, yeah. I was like, I asked him some questions, and it went on for probably 30 minutes. I could tell the guy was starting to get annoyed. So I'm like, okay, now I'm really going to start poking some, all right. So I was like, well, Matt always says, I can ask as many questions as I want. And then I was like, is Matt going to be there if I come pick it up? And he's like, oh yeah, Matt will be here. I'm like, do you sit next to his office? Blah, blah, like went on and on and on and on. And finally I couldn't take it anymore because I am in the back of my head angry. Here's the thing I'll never forget, Xander. The emotional roller coaster I went through when I finally came out and said, because I asked him, I said, what's your email? And he told me, no, he asked me what my email was. He goes, I'll send you the link to make the deposit. What's your email? I said, Matt@CarolinaCoops.com. He goes, no, not my email, your email. I said, Matt@CarolinaCoops.com. And then that's where I think I broke. And I actually felt so much better when I came out and said, I think I said, you know who you're talking to by now, right? And then he hung up. And then he called back and he tried explaining why he's justified because he changed. Yeah. He goes, I didn't steal your website. It's CarolinaCoops.com, not CarolinaCoops.com. I'm like, you're a thief. And I kept telling him, I said, you're live on the air right now. Tell my viewers, because you're stealing from them. You're stealing from me. You're stealing from my employees. Explain to them why this is justified. Oh, you can go back and watch it.
I will. That sounds pretty interesting.
That was a tough one. That was hard. That was like someone kidnapping your child and you hear him being tortured in the background. And I wanted to ask, I remember his kid in the background. I remember, and I regret it, but I wanted to ask him if that was his kid because I thought that might cross the line, you know what I mean? But whatever. And I'm assuming he was going to say yes. And I wanted to ask him, when your son asks, what does daddy do for a living? Do you tell him you're a chicken coop builder or do you tell him you're a thief? And I thought that was going to cross the line, but I don't think, now in hindsight, I don't think it would have. But you guys want to hear this? You want to do this real quick? Let's see if you mind. Timothy.
Matt.
Hey, you're live on the air. You're live on the air right now before you say something, or you can refuse. Can you talk live on the air? I got a question. I would love an answer from you.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so this is Timothy, the person that sold us the black soldier fly larva that did come in successfully. They look really good. They stink to high heaven, so I'm assuming that's a good sign. So I have a question for you real quick.
Yes.
Why in the world are they in a super sack that says made from Taiwan?
Well, that's a good question. Unfortunately, that's just where the sacks are being currently sourced. I'm looking forward to sacks being sourced here in the United States, but that part of the supply chain, I am not familiar with exactly how it comes about or where they come from.
Okay, because I was flipping out. You know me by now. And they came in while we were live, so they went out there with the camera, and I see made in Taiwan. I'm like, what are you talking about? These soldier fly larvae are,
just a sack, nothing else.
All right, thank you.
We just don't have any companies making stuff like that here in the United States.
All right, well, hopefully you do. We get some American-made super sacks. That makes sense. So you can verify 100% these black soldier fly larvae are grown right here in America.
I've seen them. I've touched them. I've packaged them. I've done all of it.
Nice. All right, well, listen, I am live, so thank you for calling back. I wanted to kind of capture that, but as soon as I'm off the air, I'll give you a call back.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Cool. All right. I feel a little better now. That really bothered me. Backshed Treasures. Question. When you live in extremely cold area, North Dakota, last week, negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit.
I can't imagine.
Your snot freezes immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Reed just got it done. So he finally sent me the picture of it flowing.
Excellent. What a great kid.
Yeah.
All right. Are we
finally.
done now being
Yeah.
distracted? Can we
Yeah.
get back and pay attention to class?
Yes.
You
Sorry.
sure?
It was the only 2 hours that it's above freezing. So, and we're going to be snowed in.
That's
so
some
it
good
had
flow.
To,
That's really good flow.
It had to be done.
Good. All right. Can you still use a water bar and rain barrel? We currently have the Coop Works. It works good, but it can't have the hose out in the winter. It can't have the hose out to it in the winter. Why would the Coop Works have to have a hose out to it in the winter? I'm a little confused.
Well, if you have a water bar, right now, I am filling up my rain barrel with a hose. That's what Reed's out there doing right now.
When you live in an extremely cold area, negative 13, can you still use a water bar and rain barrel? With our system, yes.
The Coop Works has a float valve,
Okay.
so you would run the hose out to the water
Oh, do we have one of those out there?
A float valve or the water?
The water with the float valve.
We only have the box.
Okay, never mind. Okay. So, all right, Nan just
Thank you,
came.
Nan.
Thank you, Nan. So I would disconnect if you got the CoopWorks with the float valve. When in doubt, call CoopWorks. The reason why we promote CoopWorks, it is a great product. What I care more about? What do you think I care more about?
Well, they're a U.S. North Carolina business.
They're
and
good people.
Family owned.
They're good
yeah.
people. Love them. A product is only as good as the people willing to stand behind it.
Yeah.
But it's got to be on the box. Did I screw that one up? That's kind of funny, Tommy boy. All right, listen.
It would be because your hose is going to freeze up.
It is, but I don't think you're going to need to disconnect the hose unless you feel you're going to need to use that in an emergency, which you're not going to want that full of water and frozen. But the hose will have flex to it, even though other parts could break. If you have the de-icer, which I believe it's designed to have down inside that CoopWorks, even with the float valve, you should be good to go. But as far as our water system, it is designed down to negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit for 300 gallons of water.
Yeah.
So I love our system.
So I think in an extreme temperature situation like this, the Carolina Coops one would be better. You have also the volume of water helps it to keep it from freezing. And you don't have to have a hose connected to it.
Exactly.
Which that hose is going to freeze and then it's not going to work.
Exactly. So
well, it's not going to refill. The water in there will, with the de-icer, it'll stay stay water.
The
and
only
not ice.
the only downside, and this is what I was worried about last week. I thought everyone's like, oh, we're gonna lose power for a month. I'm oh my god, what am I gonna do with my swimming pool? If our heated water system, our poultry water system loses power, it can freeze.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
You got to bring water out.
Yeah. What a nightmare. I'm liking this, Jimmy. Is that you doing it?
Yeah.
Like it. Just keep fighting. There's our boy Ethan. But did he eat any soldier fly larva, though? No. Ethan, we're waiting for you.
Yeah.
I told him when he gets back, we're going to have to do a taste test.
Yeah, we'll do a plate.
He would. He would eat those chicken Christmas cookies that we made. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he used to come into the office and grab a handful of the old stuff and be like, oh, this is stale. I don't like them anymore.
I swear to God. You know what's also funny? He said he would do it. And I don't know if I'm going to let him. How old are those water glassed eggs that we still have?
Well, I mean, it was almost a year.
I believe those are from May of 2023.
That sounds about right.
They're still out on the counter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they sure are.
He said he would eat one. How many days is that?
Well,
Someone give me the number of days, because the last time was over 1,000 days. How many day old are? How do you say this? How many
days old?
How many days old?
975 days.
About 990 days approximately.
No. It's older than that because the last time we did this was almost 1,000.
Well, we got to go back to our social post and we can find it and then add on from there.
Yeah.
Anyways, damn old.
I mean, we water glass those on VCL.
Yeah, years ago. And they're only supposed to last, 18 months?
I think 18.
Maximum 18 months.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. I personally wouldn't go over 18 because...
Yeah, I
Do you want to go grab one right now and break it open and see if it stinks? Wouldn't a bad smell tell you it's no good?
Oh, well, yeah, that would be
Or
obvious,
you got to pour whiskey on it and that'll tell you some kind of trick like that. Oh, speaking of that, no one's going to get that joke.
I don't know what that is.
I have a new contraption I bought off of TikTok. It's supposed to be the greatest egg breaker. I brought it in here. I'm not sure if it's in here or not. Crap, stay tuned for that. We should bring one in. I mean, it already stinks to high heaven with the black soldier fly larva in here. How bad can a 2,000-day-old egg be?
Let's do it.
Yeah. They sound. Yeah, Ethan says they sound delicious. You're not, Ethan. You need to focus on the road. Get back safely, please.
And next time you're here on a Friday, we'll do it. Let's see.
Richard Oakley. Matt, you and your group at Carolina Coops are awesome and love how far you have come in making chicken coops affordable to everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. When I saw that Duke coop. Oh, did anyone guess what that coop was? You want to bring that back up? Did anyone guess what style coop that was?
I gave a hint, too.
So you do remember. Do you remember or no? Don't say it. You don't.
Well, I mean, I have one guess.
You said you gave a hint.
The Wayback Machine.
I don't get it.
I'll show it to you later.
Oh, you mean something they can go and use to find. You gave a hint on how to figure it out, not a hint as.
You can go to any website and you can go back in time to see what that website looked like at any point in time.
Do you want? Can you do that right now with our old website?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I could not imagine
Yeah.
seeing our.
I've looked at your website.
Yes, you should.
I mean, no, with the Wayback Machine to see.
All right,
what it looked
Jimmy's
like.
on it right now. What do we do? Wayback Machine.
And then you put in Carolina Coops.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh God, is this what I think it is? Oh God, Mackenzie, I'm gonna be so. Oh God, why are we doing this? Where is Ethan? Hopefully he's not here yet. Because
He
So-
said, "Don't waste them all."
I would go back to,
It only goes-
2010.
yeah, 2010 is the earliest. Looks like.
Here's a glove.
No, I use this all the time.
Thank you, Mackenzie. Oh my
Ooh.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
See?
Look at that.
I don't know how to pull this in.
don't feel like
Screen share. Screen share. Wow, there it is. Yeah. Oh my God. So Jimmy just brought up our old website. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Guys, we are still here. You're.
I got it. Hold on. What's our password on?
I have no idea. So sorry about the black screen. I promise we are here. Jimmy's trying to screen share our old website, the Wayback Machine. I'm going to show you guys the answer. I'm slightly nauseous right now. The thought of how many days ago was it? Mackenzie, you should be able to look that up, right?
Oh, I can't do it until.
All right, maybe next week we'll do the Wayback Machine. Bring in. Yeah.
There we go.
We're having trouble with that screen share for some reason.
Well, all the settings on this computer haven't been switched
All
over
right.
yet, so.
Okay. Wow.
Making
I have
notes.
not seen that. I thought I was the shiznizzle.
I like the campy
No.
logo.
The Barnes Door Dam font. I'll never forget it. No. That doesn't say excellence. Maybe you should screenshot that.
That's what I was
and
about to do.
then- yeah.
How do you do
Okay.
that?
In the meantime.
Oh, and there are the names of the coops right there.
Oh my God. The
So,
Playhouse.
Get those.
The Ranch.
Playhouse, Penthouse, Ranch, Clubhouse, Schoolhouse,
Well, okay.
Tractors.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Stupid tractors. Partners. About Us. I can't imagine what the About Us say. Command Shift 4 is how you screenshot on a
Yeah,
Mac.
But it's Windows.
You're on a
keyboard.
Windows? Oh, you're on
Windows keyboard on a
Don't worry
Mac.
about it right now. This is too distracting. Instead, I'd rather eat a 2,000-day-old
let's see-
thing.
let's
Before
see
we
what's
do
in
that,
here.
Matt, can we get rid of that Duke sign?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. And then can you also explain for the viewer what that is?
What is?
What those eggs are?
Yeah, so Mackenzie and Kristen water glassed these
3 years ago, probably.
3 years ago. And what is water glassing, Kristen?
It's when you put some sort of lime in there and water, and you put your eggs in there. And I believe that since the eggs are porous, it seals it.
And it preserves them.
Yeah, it preserves them.
And you can have fresh eggs preserved in, this is almost like canning eggs.
Yeah.
Where you can have it up to 18 months. And what we discovered is we went over 18 months.
Yeah.
It was like 800, 900 days when we did this last summer. I did a video of Ethan eating one. He didn't die.
Yeah.
He didn't get sick, but I don't think anything can make that boy sick.
And we ate them, like,
We did, didn't
At
we?
some
Cooked them up
point.
to see if we could tell the difference.
and I don't think we could.
Who's going to reach in there? Can you reach in there for me? So let's crack one open. No, not yet. Not yet. Hold on. So you're willing to do I am proud of you. Roll. Oh my God, that stinks. Oh, smell that. Smell that. Oh,
It kind of smells like seafood.
oh my God, that stinks. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh. Oh. Oh God. That reminds me where my mother used to drop me off when I was a kid, and I kept asking, "Why am I here?" Oh God.
Whew. That is rough. Can you guys smell it over there?
Not yet.
Not yet, but I'm waiting.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm putting my hand in there.
I don't know if you should. You're gonna stink for like a month. Oh my God, that smells. So I think they might be expired.
We'll wait for Ethan.
No.
Ethan said he's about 2 hours away.
Yeah, no. Oh my God, this show that never ends. That smells so bad. It honestly reminds me of a place my mother used to drop me and my
You
sister
weren't
off.
kidding?
No, and it smelled like that. And I never understood it. It's a smell I'll never forget. That's where, and there's websites, forums about what they used to do to us that other people went through that are still complaining, traumatized, abused, whatever. Oh, yeah, and it smelled just like that. You had to watch the videos. Did I tell you those stories? That's what that smell reminds. Yeah.
Touch of that.
Yeah. Do we have a wooden spoon? Anyone? Can we have a wooden spoon brought? God, I'm gonna puke. I'll bet you.
So I did look it up. It was May 20th of 2022. So that is approximately 1,300 days.
That is coming on 4 years.
1,300 days.
Time flies. Kenzie, that just seemed like it was yesterday.
I agree. Yeah. Wow. It's I don't know. It makes me feel very old.
Do we have a wooden spoon? Oh, here comes Nonner. Nonner's. You smell that, Non?
Oh, she's not risking it. She had her nose covered. A slotted spoon too. That's perfect.
Oh God, here we go. Should I stir it up?
Oh
No.
It's after 5, so now you can torture us.
I'm leaving. I don't know about you guys.
Okay, yeah, it is 5 o'clock. Thank you, Mackenzie. We're gonna continue. The show must go on. Oh God, that one's broken.
Oh, is that why it's so bad?
That's probably why it stinks. Hold on. Now the eggs aren't floating, so they must still be fresh.
I don't know if that logic works in this particular situation.
I think.
Why? It's crunchy. Okay,
Please don't.
You got a broken one there. Oh. Okay, can we cap it?
This reminds me when I was pledging. You have no idea the torture. Oh, and you know the worst part for some of us, this would be considered like a treat. That's how you have no idea what hunger and thirst is. All right, okay, I'm tough. You ready?
Yeah.
That don't look right. So there's like a fracture.
Is it?
Hold on, you guys hear that? That's like calcium buildup.
Are you gonna chop it? If it sprays, oh my goodness.
It's gonna explode because it's under pressure. Here we go.
Matt, you need to wear your respirator.
It won't do anything for this. Here we go. Okay. I bet you it's... Oh, God, it's splattering everywhere.
That doesn't look good.
But it doesn't look bad. I bet you the...
You just leave it on the plate.
Okay, folks, what you are looking at is a 13...
That doesn't smell
That's
bad.
what I thought. I think one broke in there because God only knows what these guys do on break. They're like, oh, let's shake it up. Well, I'm coming in for a sniff.
Oh wait, no, wait, okay.
Is that what you always do? Oh yes. Oh, some paper towels would be wonderful.
I thought you were gonna pat
I
me
love
on the
everyone
back.
says they can smell it through the camera. You have no.
I can't. I thought I was going to leave, but I had to watch you open it, and I can't. I'm crying. It's so gross.
Oh my God. So, Kristen, I know you have this phobia about overusing paper towels, but it's okay here. Okay, this is more than a one-sheeter. All right. Don't screw around. I know what you're gonna do. Yeah, go back down and smell that.
No.
Somehow we're gaining viewers.
It's not bad, but that don't smell good. I actually think that's edible. I really do.
Well, we'll see.
There's I don't think Ethan's a good example of
Well,
survival.
it's where you start with this,
That is true.
Yeah.
He's the baseline.
and then you wait 24 hours. See what happens.
The salmonella, like what do we do here? I really want to know. Our viewers want to
Well, it's
know.
obvious that the yolk and the white mixed together.
Yeah, they did. Look, they're already scrambled.
Yeah.
Now, if you cook that, if there is salmonella in that, or anything that would make you really, really sick, and you cook it, it'll kill it, right? Like what? How do you know when you?
even the strongest of bacterias, like heat-resistant bacterias, can withstand like up to 215 degrees. I think I could be wrong, but I don't. You're gonna get like botulism or something.
What the hell's
like Oregon
botulism? Isn't that where they cut off your
Is that
thingy?
Botox?
Is that when you get circumcised? Botulism?
I don't think so.
No, you're talking about like a botched surgery
Oh,
or
I
a
don't-
boob job. That's enough. I gotta go.
What's not true? My chickens would eat that. Okay, so as I thought, I thought that was going to smell better. So my next question is, do you think Ethan would actually eat that?
Yes.
I think he would too.
Yeah. Especially if you cook it up. That's gonna look just
No,
like
no,
scrambled.
no cooking. But I don't know if I want that on my conscience. Like, I'm not paying his medical bills. I'm not pay. This is not a work-related injury or sickness. Right, Non? He's probably pumped full of antibiotics anyways. I'm just kidding. That man has not been to the doctor since he was born.
Well.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well,
That was fun.
I guess next week,
That was an
when
unexpected treat.
when Ethan is here, we're gonna have him. We'll see if he eats it, especially if we mix in some soldier fly larva.
Make a little omelet. We can make an omelet with it.
Yeah, we got the
soldier
hemp-
fly larva.
We got hemp grains and
Yeah.
Sparky Prep says the bacteria may be dead, but the toxins that bacteria produce is still in there. Oh, is that what makes you sick? Is it? Am I going to get it through dermal toxicity now?
No, you're not. You have any open wounds?
I don't think so.
He looks good. Yeah, you'll be okay.
All right, guys. Well, listen, it is 5:20. I didn't realize how late it is. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. This was awesome.
Oh, you like this, don't you? All right. So next week, we're going to continue on how to build your own coop, how to DIY your own coop. Is that what's going on? Because we talked about the run, and we barely even scratched the surface. Yes, Matt. Next
Yes.
week, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I
no,
think we should
you're
talk-
crazy. We got another
Yeah.
idea. What do you want to do?
Oh,
no, next
I
week
want
we're
to
going
do
to
coop placement too.
That is critical. No, that's one of our best videos is
Yeah.
coop placement.
That's a fun one.
That is, and that's a tough one too. We actually got some site surveys coming up, and do you guys know the most absorbent part of your body? A man's body is the only one I know. I don't know about a female's body. Sorry, human skin is pretty resilient, but we're porous and things can get through.
Is it under your tongue?
Nope,
Armpits.
nope,
Oh.
scrotum.
Oh.
Yep. You know how many days I went home on fire because my hose leaked from the pesticide and it dripped. Because that hose, it runs down your body right here on your. Oh yeah. I've been poisoned twice.
Wow.
It's the worst feeling in the world. Scrotum. Good job, Sparky. Sparky Prep's a nurse, right? She must be. Thank you for the show. You are welcome. It's only 2:20 here. That is a good point. So the show must go on. This is the point in the show, folks, where we can start drinking heavily.
Yeah, we can.
No. All right, guys. So we will see you next week, 3 p.m. And we're going to see if
Eastern.
Ethan survives eating a 1,300-day-old egg. Later.
bye.